And we are live. Hi,
Hello,
everyone.
YouTube.
Woo.
Hello, hello.
I'm kind of nervous for this one. I don't know about you, Teddy. Everyone, welcome to the Dutch GP. I'm joined with a good friend of mine. Teddy is Happy Al. I'm sure you all know him. He's a pretty prominent member of the community. Say hi, Teddy.
Hello, those guy. What's good? Thank you so much for inviting me to commentate on this FC1 GP thing. I'm sure this will be a very fun race for you guys. I know my is a little bit shaky because of, camp Wi-Fi, but I will try my best to deliver quality content and make this race as fun as possible. So I'm excited to commentate. There we go.
I- I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. What are you looking? What are you?
All
Speaking
right,
of
yeah.
looking forward to, what are you looking forward to in this Dutch GP, Teddy?
In this race, well, I know there is a strong constructors fight between Wave and Staking Carbs going on right now. So if I'm gonna pull up the individual standings, if I pull up the team standings for FC1 real quick, you can see here that Staking Carbs had a good lead over Wave, but I feel like Wave's gonna really bring it on to them. Maybe like get more of a lead on them. Also, kind of want to talk about there's like certain amounts of rivalries too, like Alpig and Pelican Racing down in P34, and then we have Williams and IKEA Racing, Sandstorm, Guarana, and Quacktrain are all really close too. It's gonna just really interesting like fights between these groups of teams, and like I feel like the stand can change at any moment in this race.
Yeah, this race,
So kind of want to take a look.
Zandvoort is kind of an
Yeah, yeah,
interesting track this year, where there's actually a very important drop down block stop that a lot of drivers should be hitting this race. That is, it's very important to your pace here. I don't know if you know about it. I believe this is turn 9 or 10. I forgot to pronounce
yeah. I do want to talk about that a little bit because I know a lot of the things that the designers did was make it a lot harder. Like a lot of these people, like they made the wall higher to like make it like less easy to cut the corner. They moved the ice in so that there's less blocks to scrape on, but they made it a lot harder. And like there's a big difficulty spike actually hitting this drop down block stop. You can see a lot of people going for it right here, and it's a big fail point for a lot of people's runs. Like here, you have Sky PK going wide through it. Track 9377 is going backwards. I don't know why he's doing that.
Let's hope
That
he
is a
doesn't do that during the
big point in the
race.
run. Sure, for sure.
So I guess we are getting ready to go. We will have no name quality as we normally do. I believe this is a full qualifying. I don't believe we have a sprint race today, although I honestly forgot to check, but I'm pretty sure this is a normal race today, as it was. I'm pretty sure it was a sprint race last year, from what I remember.
Right, but I guess we'll see once we get in this heat. So we have about 47, we have about 48, we have about 50 people online right now. And we're gonna see how many of these people are actually racing or just like preparing for F2. But I feel like now that it's 12:50, I feel like we're gonna have a lot of people fill in as we still have like 12 minutes till no name quality.
I am excited. Let's see,
Yes.
is there anyone we want to talk to before the race start here?
I'm not seeing too much people like really like standing on the side of the track. Like most of them are really driving now. I don't know if we want, I would say that we want to take a pig pit, but like then again, there's only really like a couple that have been modified. Like we only really have what do you call it? The owl pit with a big statue of Hotspot inside it, which is really cool. And we
Do you know
also
what's going
have
on at
a
the end of?
McDonald's pit.
Do you know what's going on at the end of the pit lane here? Why is there a flying chicken on
The end,
fire?
the end of the pit lane. I'm pretty sure that is actually Lurker Pop's pit over here because this is
What is going
modified.
on?
This flying chicken is actually Phoenix modified from the Pelican Race, and it's basically supposed to symbolize Lurker Pop's Phoenix, I guess. And this is like their special, like, gimmicky slower pit that they're probably gonna use it during FC2, so that'll be pretty fun.
I'm looking forward to that. I always love interesting pit lanes, interesting pit boxes.
Yeah, the Lurka Pop pit looks pretty interesting. I wonder if I'm pretty sure that the Lurka Pop team has actually committed to taking these pits during the race. Like, I've watched a couple of Laser Slots POVs, and he has taken this pit like every single time. So can't wait to see how they're gonna take it during the FC2 race.
I see. I saw Kane sitting on the side of the track earlier. Seems to be racing now. I was gonna get an interview with him, but I don't wanna stunt his warm up here.
You don't see too many people standing on the side of the track right now.
Watching Yoshi do his
'Cause I
lap
know,
here. I'm very curious to see. In my opinion, the most difficult part of this track is this little right left chicane here. It is so easy to go wide going through these corners, and as we see some drivers going through it now, I believe one person escaped a little bit there, but these corners right here are also very important as you want
oh
to try to
yeah,
take this as fast as possible, but also try not to go too wide here. It is so easy to just clip one of these blocks here, and now you're just stuck on the inside of the corner. I know that happened to me a lot, as that almost happened to Columba there. Um, it's a
yeah, it's
very
just
very tricky technical corner here. Automati taking it quite well.
yeah,
On the inside, quite interestingly.
yeah, this is quite an easy turn to full send because you have the mixed ice and the gravel there. It's really easy to just send it straight into the thing here. We have Volta Potato taking it pretty masterfully, but
Great
I
skill
will
here.
say, combined with that drop, this is not an easy track. I feel like this point will make a lot of qualification.
I believe I
Like a
just saw
lot of people are gonna
Walter
try
just
and
run
send
into the wall. I could be wrong
it.
there.
We see FC1 veteran Gilo taking it here, going on the inside, pretty taking a nice blue line on the exit. Seems like he knows this track in and out. You know, very masterful stuff.
Stuff to be expected from the best French racer right there.
Right. Speaking of our top racers, we want to take a look at the leaderboard, maybe see who's like going to be some of our favorites to contend for the win here at Zandvoort.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's take a look at the times, and we actually have you, those two guy in P1 right here.
It's quite ironic. I am
maybe
commentating the race.
yeah, maybe you
But
should be out there racing today.
maybe I should. Maybe I should. I think you can take over, right? Right, Teddy. You got the
Right.
broadcast.
Yeah, we're all good. But anyways, we also have Mafiosa in P2 setting a 139.5. Following him is Hutspot, Joka, Life Network, Mopeki, 56 Faxio, Q, Paper Yoshi, and Efra MLG rounds out our top 10, surprisingly enough.
I believe
You know,
I believe P2 to P8 will all be racing in FC1 today. I'm pretty sure. I
yeah,
don't know who
I,
who wouldn't be. I know I see
right, but I'm
Life in
a
Spot
tad,
Mafiosa on.
yeah, but I'm also a tad confused about Efra MLG because he did get banned under the name Waipiranga just a few weeks ago, following the following an incident in BRWC's League C. So I wonder if he was able to recover his account, and I wonder if RC is going to do anything about it, considering that he has had some strong allegations against him for these past few weeks. So
We
maybe we'll see
will
some drama there.
have to see what RC plans on doing about that. Yoka right here. PRP4 on the leaderboard right here. Driving impressively. It appears he's driving blindfolded. Um,
Yeah,
I
driving
just
with his
realized
invincible mask.
it gives the strong impression that he's driving blindfolded right now. Co-driver reference. Um,
Oh, co-driver reference. Hell yeah.
what's
Yeah, it
your
seems
favorite
like
corner on this track, Teddy?
That's a good question. I would have to say my favorite corner on this track would be. I probably gotta say that long bank. I don't know which turn it is,
The
but
last
it's
turn?
around T4,
Oh,
T4,
T4.
T5, like with like
The
the
left-hander?
the pseudo BCC tuning. Yeah, yeah, the right hander actually.
Oh, I tuned that.
Yeah, 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 the one that you tuned with the BCC tuning. I'm quite a big fan of that. It's very, very smooth to go down. You can take a lot of lines. I haven't TT'd the track very much, but in my experience, I've always had fun taking that turn, I gotta say.
And my
And
time
then,
traveling experience, it is actually quite interesting. I believe, honestly, taking full blue is honestly kind of valid. It does give you a bit more exit speed down the straight there. But from what I got, you generally want to go on the pack dice to slow down for the corner, take it on the inside, and then the exit is honestly kind of ambiguous. I find myself going wide a bit early, but staying inside and taking the pack is also good. It is a lot easier to take faster. That is for sure.
yeah, that's a cool thing about a lot of the tunings that you did is that like the lines are really, really ambiguous. And you can see these in like the Ice Endurance Championship tracks. Like there are lots of different racing lines that you can take. And it's really, really like they're different, so many different lines that you could just like go through.
Nice.
Hang on a sec. Let me just cue that.
Oh my god, that was so loud. Um, I jumped on stream there.
Oh my gosh.
Kind of caught me off guard, but no worries.
Oh yeah. All good, all good. I also there's one more thing I want to talk about before we start this race. We have our driver Joka starting P4 in this leaderboard. He's looking for his third FC1 race win in a row after winning Spa and Hungary back to back. So there's gonna be a lot of pressure for Joka to try and get his third win in a row here at FC1 Zandvoort. So maybe he'll do some cookery here today.
I am looking forward to it. I honestly did not know that he had won the last two races, so I'm excited to see how he does this race. Then 3 in a row is
Oh
nothing to
yeah.
scoff at all.
For sure. There's very, very limited. I'm pretty sure there's very limited FC drivers who actually want gone on a win streak and actually winning races. Like that is a not an easy feat to do at all, especially in like one of the most competitive leagues in all of ice bike racing. There we go.
Yeah, one of the oldest, one of the most competitive, and definitely the most well known to my knowledge. Maybe that
Hmm.
or FC2 or BCC. Definitely one of the more well known leagues.
Yeah,
It is
FC1 is
definitely
pretty famous league. Gotta admit.
famous league for recreating a very famous league IRL. F1, copying us.
Right, and we had the Zandvoort race earlier this morning. No spoilers, of course, but that was a pretty fun race to watch.
I can't believe the Zandvoort track is so nice that they decided to recreate it IRL. It is interesting.
Yeah, this track was so well engineered that they just took inspiration and made it a real circuit. That's pretty crazy.
Interesting question before we get into our actual no name quality here. If you were to recreate one boat racing track IRL that doesn't already exist in real life, what track would you build?
That is a really, really good question, TCG. And personally, I'm gonna have to go with. I know this is a pretty basic answer, but it's a classic. But I would go with Ivory Coast because I feel like that's a track that a lot of people are familiar with. It's a really nice, lush, tropical setting. I feel like a lot of people would just be like super familiar with the environment, and it'd just be like a good live track. Like Ivory Coast, I feel like would make for a good track to drive in real life.
I think that's a
Like
good
overall, I
answer.
Yeah, I'd also say it's like beginner friendly. Like the corners are wide. It's really, really easy to like, not scrape. But I think it's a good track. You know, I think it's really, really good track for IRL driving.
I was kind of thinking about it while you were talking. I think I would choose. My initial instinct was Bronheim, but I think I might change my answer to BCC.
Oh yeah, that's a really good answer. 'Cause you have like the whole city and stuff too, right?
Yeah, and it would just be cool to like have be able to drive BCC in real life. I think that'd be interesting. Is Rocket lagging out?
I don't know what Rocket's doing,
I
man.
hope not.
He can't seem to
That's
connect
my
to the
teammate right
server.
there. That's my teammate right there. Please don't lag out.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure if he's gonna be able to like make it in. So I don't know. But it seems like they've loaded up the heat now, and we have about 10 drivers in the heat right now. We have Voigrid, Crumcat, Saitama, Killer Wolf, 20, Sue the Seagull, Cook Gray, Italian named Sky PK, Takad, and Forca Ardente all racing in the no name quali. Let's see if these drivers can qualify to race in the FC1 race. So we'll see. Sure, it'll
Who do you think's gonna win this one? I think it's a pretty easy prediction, but I wanna see what you think out of the names listed.
I gotta say, I'm pretty sure, you know, I'm sure Crumbcat has done some limited practice, but I feel like he'll be the one to come out on top here. The FC1 champion of last year. They're going to do some cookery, despite being a no-name driver for Alpine. I also think Floydfrid's going to do some cooking too. He's done a lot of practice on Zandvoort 2026. As you can see, he's P12 on the Times leaderboard, so he's done a lot of practice. Ran a sub 140, and he's already beating a lot of like FC1 drivers. His time's faster than Track. It's faster than Dark Robo. It's faster than Crumb. It's faster than Bolt. Faster than Columba. It's faster than a lot of people here on the field. So there's a lot. There's a lot to see. So Voigtred has some high expectations here today. Hopefully, he can do some cooking, make a name for himself.
I'm rooting for him. I'm rooting for him. We always love a good underdog story, but
For sure.
I think the prediction probably has to be Chromcat. He is the winner of the entirety of FC1 last year, so you can't count him out, even though he's I don't believe has put on the most amount of practice for this race.
Who do you think has practiced the most for this race, TGG?
I would probably have to say Life Network.
Oh, that's an interesting one.
I know he's been doing his series recently where he's
The quest to be goaded, that is a big, big series. And I remember also the other day he was streaming driving 100 laps in a row on Zandvoort. So he is. I do agree with that. He has put in a lot of practice.
I didn't even know about that. um,
Yeah, he drove a
my
hundred
my
laps straight.
my answer
Let's
has
see.
to be Life Network. As we start our no name Wally from Cat with the best ping off the start. Very important there.
An A ping. That's what one
And A
does.
ping. And when Chromcat turning earlier, but he's gonna get
He's
a.
taking it a while. Looks like Foco Ardente is leading this pack. Interestingly.
So I did I did a couple races with him. He's a very fast driver on this track. Going to the left with the bank left-hander.
Yeah, Foxrari team principal. It's like Voikert and Crumcat taking the lead away from them. But
Now the best
Saitama's also hanging on to the seat.
Saitama
So maybe we'll see some action.
Saitama also in the front here. Yeah, not the best corner there as we go into the interestingly tuned corner here.
Yeah,
At
it looks
maybe keeping
Saitama,
the
interestingly enough,
best.
isn't driving for Guarana today. He's actually an FC2 main, not even signed to the sheet. It looks like Crumb's pulling away on this first lap.
Crumb, see, about I would say 10th in front of everyone else at the moment, but getting
Right.
into a very hard corner here. So gotta see.
And maybe a little less with the ping diff. But it seems like Voigtrid takes that really, really
Ooh,
well.
Voigrid by
Wow.
far taking it. better than Crumcat there.
Oh, and we have Mafioso leading the heat now. So yeah,
Piosa is not leading the heat. Do not be confused. He is time trialing right now. As Voidcrit is probably going to have the best lap one
yeah. But Voiker
here.
taking an inside line, Chromcat's going to be able to gain on them a little bit, but it looks like fastest time is a 140.7 by Voidcrit, followed by Techad and P2 actually. Good lap, good
Tekad.
stuff from Techad right there.
That is that kind of a surprise there. We did not see him near the front. I do not believe, but maybe had a little bit of a late start as we see him seemingly in the fourth position there.
Yeah, I don't think Tekka didn't really do a lot of practice for this race. He's just relying on his raw skill to just carry him through, and that's pretty admirable. He's second to last on the leaderboard at the beginning. He's from second to first. So there we go.
Voigrid taking, I believe Voigrid is a little bit ahead of Crumbcat still.
Yeah,
Both drivers on a new best here, though. Both being
yeah. It looks like
pretty
Voigt's on a
far
really good
ahead.
lap.
The Voigrid on a very good lap. Cat probably going to improve a lot here during this right left here. I would imagine.
I have a, I have
Even
a
though it's an
question from stream from UTTG. One of our viewers just asked, "Are we going to spin the reverse grid after the one shot or the sprint?"
going
This is the
to
question
be
here.
after the sprint is how it works.
All right. Well, we have our confirmation after the sprint is when we're going to spin. Reverse good real, but it looks like Crumbcat's on an improvement. So is Voikrid.
We have Voigrid on a
But Voikrid's on a flyer.
yeah. Voigrid is
Wow.
doing amazing right now.
And there we go. Wrapping Ivy is into P3. He's doing some cookery as well. Wrapping Ivy now in P3. Now in contention to be in the race for FC1.
I'm just gonna have to lock in if he's going to want to beat Voigrid here. Voigrid, seemingly a very consistent driver right now. That practice
Oh,
must
yeah,
be
for
paying off
sure.
right now.
Yeah, Voikrid just completed a race at Formula too, so they've been really getting their practice in on different leagues, different tracks. And
Oh,
Voikrid scrapes! Oh no!
is that lap down the drain for Voigrid? Unfortunately, as
He's already set
Crumbcat,
a phenomenal time though, so
Crumbcat
the
is
time
down a
that
little bit,
Voikrid
so he's. I don't know if this is going to be
will say
the lap that Crumbcat's winning right now, as he's point
the
3
time that
down.
Voikrid set would be P21 on the leaderboard, and it would be faster than Mark's PB actually. So it's quite a strong time, I will say.
Point is known for his number of practice hours on FC1 checks. our
Seems like
our Canadian
seems like
goat,
that's retained.
our Canadian goat, typically hates practicing for FC1. So honestly, the fact that he even has a time is very impressive.
Well, practicing in general, I would say too. Like Summit is the first Summit race, first Summit season, the second Summit season. He's just kind of notorious for not practicing at all. So I don't know.
Not the lap that Crumb's gonna want here. He's gonna have one more chance to get down a lap here.
Wrapping Ivy and Killer on an improvement. So is Saitama. Both got pretty strong improvement there.
I forgot they get reset. I was wondering where they ended up. I'm down 0.1 already in the first corner. That is honestly insane. The first corner, it is actually pretty pushable with the packed ice on the inside. Using that to slow down, hoping you don't get wall prioritied on the inside there. But 0.1 is
For
pretty
sure.
impressive.
Oh my gosh, Crumb. Oh dear. That is not what Crumb wants right now. Especially not
Yeah,
a scrape like that.
Crumb is not going to be P1 in the no name here as Voidcard on a 0.2 PV. Catching
Larkin
up
might be going for
to
a sub 40 here. What a lap from him.
that would be an insane lap for no name quality. That would be really great. That would be really impressive. Of course, both these drivers presumably already getting into the
He's
FC1
up three
race.
tenths now. Oh, wow.
On the edge
Yeah,
of that
unless
sub
someone
40
else.
run. They're on the edge of that sub 41 right now. It's got to take this corner, and it is very hard to lose time after this chicane here.
Yeah, I will say there aren't that many notable improvements, I will say, from the rest of the field. So I'm pretty sure they've clinched those spots. Like top three has been clinched so far.
Unfortunately, I don't
No name
believe
quality.
Quick Credit is going to be on that sub 40 after the left right. They lost a tenth or two there, but still a
Hmm.
very good lap from them. As I don't get why they don't on the outside there. They kind of
They're still down a tenth. Improvement of
point
about
zero
point
to
zero
two.
0.02.
But that's 200ths.
Improvement of 26 milliseconds. That is just nuts.
My only assumption is Voigtgrid might be scared of getting wall prioed on the outside wall here. That is my only assumption because they are losing quite a lot of time by sneaking on the inside there. As,
Yeah, I'd say that's a valid assumption for now, but we'll see. And it looks like
despite that,
Voigtgrid is first, Promcat is second, Rapping Ivy's third, and it seems like Floco Ardente and Code Gray both managed to cast killer roll at this end section. And we got Saitama, Tech Ad, Sue the Seagull, Italian Name, and Sky PK to round out our no name quality. So, GG.
who actually does get into FC1 here?
We're gonna get, we've got to turn off boat racing real quick.
Other
Oh, brother. Fortunately,
these
gonna
guys
have to
trying
be
to
a little
warm up
quick
before
here.
quali.
On a different track, mind you, they're racing on Hungary 2026. So maybe they're trying to get a little more diversity in their skill palette before going into the
yeah,
race.
yeah, yeah, exactly. You can really see into the boat racer's mind there, Teddy.
Exactly. But we'll see. We'll see who gets into the FC1 race this time. We don't know if it's 3, 4, maybe 6 drivers who get in this time.
And him
And it seems
calling
like
it's just gaming moment. I'm assuming he's going to get a one
Gaming
shot
Moment's
here.
getting a one shot.
I would hope so.
No,
I
he
hope we
does.
don't get another. I hope we don't get three qualies.
Well, let's see what IKEA main Gaming Moment's able to do here.
Into turn one. Not quite catching the packed ice on the inside, but definitely.
We see some other drivers around Gaming Moment for a bit of reference.
I got Mopeki. I believe Mopeki is P6 on the leaderboard, so going to be a
Mopeki's
very
also
good
done a
as
lot
he
of practice.
resets. Was going to be a very good reference for us, but unfortunately decided to reset after taking turn three just slightly too wide.
We also have Cat's ahead, who's P17 on the leaderboard. Maybe they'll also serve as a good ref up.
We should really stop
Right.
talking, Teddy. We should really stop talking.
For
I
sure, for sure.
I think we are cursing all of these people out of their time trialing sessions. Gaming Moment does
I
not go for
think
the drop down block stop. That's going to be a very big time loss for them. Obviously, a lot more safer of a corner, but
it might have been best for a one shot.
for one shot, it is probably best, especially for just getting into FC1 through no name. Should be perfectly fine. Going to the very technical section here.
Let's see
Slow down,
how
hit your
Gaming Moment is able
brakes,
to take
turn
this.
left, try not to scrape there, and going on the
Second takes it
inside.
well. A good exit on the inside for sure.
Final corner, nothing much to gain or lose here.
See what Gaming Moment's able to pull off here.
Cat's eye.
Relative to the no-name quality drivers, that's
I
gonna
predict
be
P3. Oh,
148, 140.86. That is gonna be I can't quite tell where it is because my chat history,
I think that's
but
point
I'm
two or
pretty
point
sure
or P2 or P3, I believe. I
that's
believe
pretty
that's
sure it's a
P3.
P3.
Yes.
If not, it's right tied with P3. It's really close. I really need to get a chat history mod. Holy hell.
Yeah, I agree.
And we got
Oh, Chris saying
some
in
people in
chat that
chat
maybe
asking.
I believe 6. Vocal Ardente, I believe, will not be able to race, unfortunately.
That's a bit unlucky for him.
Gaming moment confirmed P3. I keep trying to spectate these drivers, but they keep resetting. Notice my teammate here. Please do not reset. I'm begging you.
We also got some interviews in chat here. We have Sweats Clan asking Track where he thinks Sandboard is.
Yeah, Track was
And Track,
Track apparently does not know that Zanfort is in the Netherlands. Don't worry, man. We've all been there once. I used to think
but Track,
Zanfort was in Belgium.
true. That's okay. I thought that Pamela was in Brazil.
So Tumney confirming top 7 in no name quality will be getting into the race.
Okay, I
Fuoco,
suppose that would
did
mean that
Fuoco get
Floco
top
makes
7?
it.
I believe Fuoco is
I think that means, yeah, that means that Killer Roll is going to be the cutoff here. Going to be Voicraid, Crumbcat, Gaming Movement, Rapid Heavy Fulguard, and take Code Gray in Killer Roll. I've never seen Code Gray try to race FC1 before, guys, as he's typically played on boat labs.
I
But
believe
we're
this
gonna see.
I believe that is
Maybe he can do some help here.
I believe this is his first FC1 race. He was asking about it in a couple chats earlier this week about whether he should, and I said yes. So I'm glad to see he's in here. I think he's going to do pretty all right. He's a
Right, his
pretty fast for a quick racer. So I think I don't think he's gonna do too bad.
it looks like Floco is actually forfeiting his spot to go eat.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll have Saitama take his stead in this FC1 race. He's like race controls of the seat, and it looks like Saitama's gonna be racing in Floco Ardente's stead.
Get out of my pit lane gaming moment. Thank you. Not allowed. What? There's What's going has just built a bike on track. I don't think this used to be here before. I don't think this was here before.
So that's kind of, yeah, tapping into his Dutch pride, I suppose. Looks like they've loaded up they loaded up the heat for FC1 Zandvoort. All the drivers on their quali grids. I'm excited to see how this is going to play out for all these drivers. It's
Did
going to be
you
a one shot and then sprint format.
one shot? I'm excited. I'm excited. We will be rolling the reverse grid after the sprint. Who do you think's gonna win this one? My prediction is going to be Mafioso. He is the person with the best time out of everyone. But I could easily
Um,
also see it being someone else.
I do have my bets are actually on Paper Yoshi today because I feel like he will be able to like get a good one shot. I don't know. I feel like Paper Yoshi's going to win it today. That's just kind of what I feel.
An interesting prediction, I believe. I think Lifen is going to do quite well today. I think Lifen is pretty pretty locked this weekend. I'm hoping for a top 5
Oh,
out of
for
him,
sure.
or maybe Lifen famously has not won an FC1 race, so maybe
What is Liken's best result in FC1? Because
I
I have
believe it's
not quite
P2.
been there. Oh, it's a P2. Wow. It seems like I'm spectating Joke here, and it seems like he got the drop block stop. Pretty interesting from him. Maybe he'll be able to set a good lap here.
He was also on a very clean lap here. Some people in chat very excited about you being an FC1 commentator. Everyone say hi to
Gonna look at them.
everyone say hi to Teddy the gamer.
Hello, hello. Taking a look at this turn. Taking a look at the turn here. All these drivers seem to take it well. Looks like there's not a lot of errors going into the turn. Looks like Crumbcat scrapes a little bit.
Unfortunate for him as Mafiosa rounds out the final corner here. He was on a very clean lap. I believe this is going to be very good for him. It's a
What a lap.
139.8. I
139.
believe that's a leaderboard time, honestly.
That's a fast, fast lap. Wow.
Come to expect this from Mafiosa, I believe. Dark Robo also, P2. He's going to be
What
very
a
happy
what a
about
lap
that.
from Dark Robo.
Going to gaming moment. There's Yoshi.
Oh, Paper Yoshi in P2. There we go.
Beating Dark
Mafiosa's
Robo by
lap.
100.
Yeah, Mafiosa's lap was incredibly impressive because you see that Paper Yoshi is 4.2 tenths off, but P15 is actually closer to Paper Yoshi than Paper Yoshi is to Mafiosa. So that's just the scale of how good this lap is. It's quite incredible.
Everyone in chat making sure that RC is making sure everyone knows that it's a sprint race. 842, yeah, tied with Paper Yoshi's PB.
Anyways, we have the grid loaded up here for the sprint race. It's gonna be a pretty interesting race to see how it's looking like. Looks like the teams are pretty evenly spread so far. We have a strong showing up for Alpig, Vanwave, and Pelican Racing here, and Steak and Carbs. Like, all of these teams are pretty present in the top 15. So maybe we'll see what they can do here. Also, Squilliams. Shout out to Squilliams for having P13 and P14. So
My
maybe we'll
goat.
do some cooking
Lapis should be here.
for
Actually,
sure.
I did not notice Lapis. Is Lapis not
Yeah,
here today? Oh no, he is.
Lapis qualified P13,
There we go. P13,
so he's all
P14.
good.
Rocket down in P24. My goat. My low cam goat.
All right, and the countdown
3,
started.
2, 1. Mafiosa's gonna have the better entrance into turn 1 here. Yoshi's going to try and get in tandem here.
And like everyone has had a quick start. Track bumps. Track really bumps on the inside there. But it seems like everyone else has a clean start. Track bumps again. Oh no, that's really not good for track. Oh my gosh.
Pile up into
Track
turn
getting
1
bumped
here.
down all the way into Track getting bumped down to P25. That's
Ooh.
not so great of a start for him.
Track is
But
not going to be happy about that.
for sure. But it looks like Mafiosa, Dark, and Paper Yoshi have a pretty stable tandem ahead of him. And behind them, we have the cluster of Mopeki, Hotspot, Gilo. Behind them, we have Light Network, Joka, and Faxio right there. So maybe we'll see if anything happens to them in these turns. Very easy for one of them to have haste.
So getting slightly ahead of Paper Yoshi here. I believe Dark Robo was in Dark Robo was in P3. So a little bit of a better pace from Dark Robo here as Yoshi goes wide into that left-hander. And
Yeah, but I still think that Mafiosa is about to kick them out of tandem.
yeah, Mafiosa looking to kick them out of tandem here soon as I believe he takes it. I believe he
It's going
takes
to be in this
corner.
corner. Ark's going to have to go wide. But Yoshi, I think, is still in. Or maybe Yoshi might still be in this tandem, but it's going to be really close. Because, Ping, he's still in tandem.
Yeah, High Ping
High Ping.
might make it to where he is in tandem here still. I don't know if that's a good thing.
Yeah, but Dark is for sure out.
Yeah, I believe Yoshi's going to be letting him go there as Mafiosa.
Yeah. as Dark gets.
picks two very strong drivers out of tandem very quickly there. Goes to show Mafio's skill level.
Yeah, and Mafioso's first lap has a 142.354 in the starting grid. That is some impressive stuff.
Very, very strong time. As
It
behind
seems
we
like
got Mopeki, Gilo, and Hotspot. Dutch Hotspot. Not something I had on my bingo card this year. Um, all in a perfect tandem there. Behind we have Joka, Lyfin, and Faxio. And behind we have a tandem between Columba, Lapis, and Kane.
yeah, all of these three groups were the exact same as lap one, and they've not broken tandem yet. They've all keeping a similar skill level. It seems like Jigo's lagging a little bit in the tandem right there, but I think he's still really safely in. Because both these tandems are perfectly in unison.
I'm still down in P24. I kind of
Most,
feel quite bad for him as we're starting to get our first DRS. Leave. Yeah, Mafio's already kicking out the other players from
yeah, that was
DRS
quite an unlucky
range.
start for track. But Gilo getting a little bit not so great of that turn there. Looked like he's almost out of tandem with Hotspot and Mopeki, the two Dutch drivers on their home track today. Maybe we'll see what they can pull off.
Is he? Yoshi, I believe a still top 10 driver in the world from what I know.
Yeah, but Mafiosa's setting a 139.867 in a race pace lap. That is incredible.
That is very strong
That
for
is
Mafiosa.
that is quite a strong lap, especially in race. So very, very good stuff. Like he's just setting leaderboard time after leaderboard time. Some really, really impressive stuff. You see Track making his way up to P23. Maybe he'll be able to do a comeback here. We don't know yet.
This really goes to show Mafia's skill level. Considered currently the best driver in the world, so this is what we expect, but it's still very impressive. Hotspot
Right,
currently
right,
leading
right.
the tandem for P4.
Yeah, Hotspot's breaking away. I think Gilo's catching up in the tandem. And then it seems like Mopeki's lost a lot of time here. I don't know if Mopeki's going to be able to hold on for much longer.
Surprisingly, not a
Yeah,
single
he
use
didn't
of
take it as
DRS in the
well.
top 15. That is quite crazy,
They're all
honestly.
just out of range, I'm pretty sure.
Now, they're all outside of the range of the tandem in front, but they're all too close.
And Mopeki's about to get kicked out. He's really, really close. Not being able to hang on to this tandem. I also want to talk about Paper Yoshi. He's a little lagging a little bit behind Dark Robo. Dark Robo is doing some pretty crazy moves here. And Mafioso with another 139.8. He's really picking up the pace here.
What is
And there's Paper
Mafiosa
Yoshi.
on? What is going on?
I have no clue, but he is just going nuts. I don't know if Paper Yoshi's also going to be able to hold onto this tandem for much longer. He goes wide. He goes really, really wide with these turns. Dark Robo doesn't take him as good though either. So
Very close. Yoshi might still be in tandem. The boat delay,
Yoshi is
I
still in
believe.
tandem.
I believe he's actually out currently.
He's not out yet, I don't think. He's still in, but he's barely in. Dark Robo is really picking up the pace here. He's actually gaining on Mafiosa just like a microscopic amount. There you go, another 10. I think Mafiosa's getting a little comfortable in his position. Maybe Dark's trying to really push for that P1 spot.
I would think.
But yeah, I think Yoshi's out now.
Yeah, Yoshi. There he goes. He's letting him go. As I
He's not able to
believe
get
he was banking.
DRS.
I think he was banking on the DRS. I believe actually, unfortunately, looking at chat, I believe Satumi is having a problem with the DRS. Unfortunately,
Yeah, it seems like they can't turn it on for some reason. Kind of a bit of a hole in Paper Yoshi's plan, but it's a bit unfortunate.
and Mopeki still hanging on. to the
Mafioso
inside.
running another sub 40 lap. So is Dark actually. Dark has ran two sub 40 laps in a row. He's gone pretty nuts here,
I believe
keeping
that
pace with
is.
Mafioso.
I believe that is the first time that someone has outpaced Mafia in a lap so far. Becky kind of bringing it back in the tandem here as a line.
Really bringing it in here. It looks like Faxio was able to break tandem with Joka and Lifen because Joka's now in the tandem with Columba and Kane, and Lifen's behind them. So Faxio was able to do some cookery there. Unfortunately, we can't really get a replay on it. But Faxio was able to do some cookery there. Kick Joka out of tandem.
Theo's got
Unfortunately,
him
I was hoping
2 seconds ahead. You were hoping?
yeah, I was hoping that, shout out to my team Pelican Racing. I was hoping that we would be able to clutch up a 6-7 in the sprint race,
Yoshi!
having the Pecky.
Uh, um, Dark Robo must have messed up here. Unfortunately, yeah, he must have messed up here. So unfortunately for him,
Like
Yoshi is
Yoshi
now
got in
in
tandem.
tandem as he takes the inside line there.
There are only a few corners left, though. I wonder if he's going to be able to do something. Now going into the final turns, let's see what happens. Looks like Mafioso's clinched this for now. A 3-second gap to Dark Robo. That is a lot. Oh, or not.
I think Mopeki
81.3
is.
instead.
I think Mopeki is dropping out of the tandem here. Oh, there we go. That was our
Made it safe. Faxio ruining the Pelican Racing 6-7. But that doesn't really matter. Look how close these drivers finish with each other. Like, you have P20 Saitamo finishing in 8 minutes and 40 seconds, and Mafiosa
this
finishing only like
track.
15 seconds ahead of him. But I don't know where track is.
P31. Oh my goodness,
He,
track.
I wonder if track's going to try and pull a last to first in this race.
He must be. I can imagine he's banking on reverse grid here. um,
If he gets reverse grid, I'm pretty sure he has this race tag.
that is,
We'll see.
yeah. Imagine we get reverse grid.
But yeah, sprint is almost over.
Right. Pocket
Looks like
race. Oh, I think. Oh, they're. Oh, Rocket's banking on reverse grid as well. Yeah, Crumb
that was
got last
Crumcat.
there. I was wondering what they were doing. I was like, what are these guys going into the pit lane? What's going on? But they're banking on reverse grid here. I don't
You
blame
have
them.
two FC1 veterans banking on reverse grid. Let's see what happens. Now the sprint's over, I'm guessing we can do a spin.
And we can. Wheel up now. Oh. All right. Are you ready, Teddy?
Yes, TTG, let's spin the wheel.
Let's spin that wheel.
Yeah.
I forgot that I accidentally turned it on microwave sounds. But
But what's it gonna
we're still
be?
spinning
What's
the
it gonna
wheel.
be?
Normal grid. Let me
Normal
turn that.
grid.
I forgot I turned it to a microwave. There we go. We're going to be racing on a normal grid today. Side. Isn't it amazing, Segi?
Right on. But it's gonna be normal grid today. Fortunately, the last to first with a reverse grid strat is not gonna work for these drivers. We've yet to have a reverse grid this season. So maybe we'll see what they can do here. Now that we have a short little hydration break before the race, do we want to see if we can get some interviews? Some quick interviews in.
We could. I honestly. Point was hoping to donate to me. I said yes, knowing that I did not have donos active. Get wrecked.
Cheers.
Guys, if you want to donate and rig races, make sure to subscribe to me because
Yeah,
we
sub to CCG
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
monetize this channel.
But let's see. I want to interview. Yeah, I honestly want to interview Track here.
Yeah, let's take a look at
Where
track.
and we can we get him here before grid loads?
Now let's see. Let's get.
Track. Well,
Oh, well, it seems like the grid loaded,
I figured that would happen. I figured that would
but it was a good attempt. It was a good attempt. We almost got a reverse grid strat interview track, and we'll see if we can get a last to first out of him. Loki might be a good strat. RC's making sure the pit is blocked off. Probably good strat from them, but we also have to remember to unblock it too.
Yeah, remember to unblock the pit, RC. Just you know, I imagine you'll remember, but 17 laps around Zandvoort
Just
today. That's going
just
to come
drop
out to
reminder.
about a
Yeah.
40 minute race, I believe.
Yep, it's gonna be about 30
never
minutes
mind.
of racing today on
For some
Zandvoort.
reason, I thought it was 2:30. It's 1:30, but yeah, it's going to be about a 30-minute race, as per usual. And everyone is in
17
spectator.
laps.
Okay, so there we go. And
All right, we're
5,
already
4,
starting.
3, 2, 1. Lights
It's
out and
lights out.
away we
Away we
go.
go at Zandvoort.
Obviously, going into turn 1
Let's
here.
go.
I can imagine he's feeling pretty confident right now with that dominant showing in sprint race here.
Yeah,
He's still in the lead with Yoshi and Robo.
for sure. Hotspot is in tandem with Dark and Yoshi, but it wasn't able to quite stick with Mafioso. Let's see what he does in these first few turns. Hotspot gets bumped. Joker gets bumped.
There.
Columba gets bumped.
Yeah, that is
It seems
never
like there's a whole chain reaction.
yeah, that is never something you're gonna a position you're gonna want to be in. Whenever the person in front of you is not in tandem, but the person behind
It's
you
always
is, you just kind of get sandwiched. And
it's always a risky maneuver, but Mopeki and Jiwo were able to capitalize it and get into the tandem for P4.
not too bad
That's a
not
strong
too bad of
start.
a place to get bumped for Hotspot there. He's going to be if he knew he was going to get bumped, that's probably where he would have chosen. So
Didn't really lose too many positions, just really was able to allow the people behind him to get tandem. So it wasn't that bad for Hotspot. Could have been a lot worse.
bad as Mafiosa. Still in the lead
Not bad for
here.
Joka either, because Joka also was able to keep P7 tandem. So not bad. Also see Struxel going all the way to P10. I don't know where he finished the sprint race in, but he did do some cookery.
This is Hotspot's home race, so I'm actually very excited to see what he does. I believe who won Zandvoort last year?
Who won Zandvoort last year? I don't know. I can check real quick for you. I'm
Appreciate
gonna
it.
be
I'd
able
be
to
curious
pull it up real quick
if
here.
that driver is racing right now. I would imagine it would be Crumcat, but he did start all the way in the back. So we are going to be getting our first pit.
Yeah, if we go to FC1,
Lythan is going to be the leader of our 1 pits for this portion for this next
but
lap here.
FC1, yeah, it looks like Martinez XD was the winner of Zandvoort last year.
I know he's not racing today.
Yeah, but we had Omega Miz also get a podium, but he's also not racing. So that leaves Blinked to get P3. That's our best driver who finished last year.
Oink currently, I'm actually not too sure where Oink is right now. I believe he pit. Yeah, he's pit. He's down in P32 right now, behind Otis. Behind Otis and Crumcat. Actually, Crumcat having a very good start here. He is
Otis and Crumcat in tandem.
Actually,
And NG Mate also has a pit. I'm not quite sure if he's leading the 1 pitters right now.
I believe Lythan is
But let's
leading
see.
the 1 pitters.
It looks like Joka has a pit.
I don't think
Then Lyfan
Lythan
also has a
start.
pit.
or so I don't think Crumb had a good start. I think he. Oh no, Crumb. I think Crumb's going to be rage quitting this race, unfortunately. Yeah,
Oh dear. Wow. Oh my gosh.
unfortunate for the FC1 race winner. FC1 uh
FC1 season
winner,
winner.
season winner. That is the word for it. Thank you so much.
And
Unfortunately,
Mafiosa already setting a new fastest lap. And Giglo, his teammate, has jumped into P2. Tandem with Dark Robo.
he's going to be very happy about that, as Mafi is almost 3 seconds ahead of everyone else out in the field right now. As Yoshi
Yeah, and I'm
comes into
also
the
able
pit.
to sneak into that tandem. So always good stuff from him. Paper Yoshi taking a pit stop. Wonder where he's going to come out relative to Life and Network.
That's what's going to have to lock in if he's going to want to stay in tandem here. He could bank on the one DRS rate that we have in this race. I think this is also Maxeo's,
Yeah.
right?
And it looks like Paper
No,
Yoshi's leading
Mopeki.
the one hitters by a lot, but it looks like Paper Yoshi's going to have a lot of traffic. So who knows? Because ahead
Also,
of Paper Yoshi, we have Voigtgrid, Killer Roll, and Wrapping might be a whole Fox Rari wall.
where did Gilo go? Oh no, Gilo got bumped. Uh-oh. I believe
Chilo got bumped
or
bad.
I don't even think he got bumped. I think he just messed up somewhere. Unfortunately. Kane now in tandem. Kane
That's why I was able to
was a little bit
capitalize with
behind, I
DRS.
believe, at the end of the qualifying, the one shot. But throughout the sprint race and after the race start, I believe Kane has made it his way up to P5. Mopeki,
Tandem for P4.
Our other Dutch driver here. This is also his home race. I just see him dive bomb one of the turns and unfortunately lose about 4 seconds there. Back up front.
Joko's calling for RC to help. Seems
I
like
believe
there's
that is
nothing ahead.
I believe every boat racer always wants RC to help them.
But it seems like Joko's lost a ton of time. Hang on, let me time something. Yeah, Joko's 6 seconds behind Lythan now. Like, that is an incredible deficit.
What could
Like,
have
I don't
happened
know what.
there?
Maybe he
What?
lagged?
I mean, Joka for now has clean air, so for
At least
now
his
we'll
air
have to
is
see what
clean.
happens whenever people come out of pit here. Generally, whenever you pit early on in the race, you trade off you trade off clean air later in the race for clean air early on in the race. Typically, if you're
Well,
pitting once or twice, you're gonna have clean air for like a couple laps until everyone else starts pitting. That is typically a
I would
trade off.
quite to an extent I would disagree with that because if you're front running and you pit early, you'll be in air with like a lot of the back markers. You'll have to weave your way around them while you have a pit and they have like nothing. So like that is one of the risks that you have if you're like a front runner and you're in a pit early. But like
Yeah,
if you
that's
didn't
what I
have a
mean
great
by
start,
you have less clean air later on in the race because typically, at least for most FC1 races, you shouldn't catch up to anyone um in the first couple laps if you hit typically.
well yeah, right. We see this going on with Moloko here. Moloko is holding up Life Network the straight, but Life Network was able to pop
Live
DRS
Network,
on him.
yeah, Live Network does have DRS there. Gonna be very good for our faster drivers looking to get around slower drivers who do have a free overtaking opportunity once per lap. DRS quite
So how
powerful
was FC2?
compared to how is FC2? Track is already asking. Um,
Right.
Alright, chat.
Track already focusing on FC2. I do not blame him. Down in P19, I believe I saw. Stark
Oh,
Robo
for
and
sure.
Hotspot are still in tandem here for P2.
Yeah, looks like the Pelican Racing drivers are taking a pit stop because Mopeki's exiting now. Mopeki's going to exit in tandem with Moloko and Kawakyu. So he's actually found some decent ground here. What happened to Kawakyu? He got bumped. Kawakyu got
I
massively
just
bumped.
realized this is the fight for P1. Mafiosa, what happened?
What the? What happened to
How have we
Mafiosa?
missed this story? He went from 3 seconds
Hotspot a
ahead
Dark
to 3 seconds
Robo.
behind. What happened?
Oh my days.
Mafiosa must have missed the drop down block stop or something. I
This is
can't
potentially
imagine.
even going for that in the race. Oh, it looks like Dark is massively outpacing Hotspot here too. Look like Dark Robo's taking the lead, but Dark
But then
scrapes.
he
Dark scrapes.
scraped. Oh my gosh. We
We just keep staying.
we can we just love casting cursing all these drivers here.
Unfortunately, we can't control that will, but it's quite funny when you take a look at it.
He was probably went into this race with a lot of confidence. He's not going to be very happy about this.
Mafio's new fastest lap of 139.769 despite all of his mess ups. I call attention to that too. So.
Yeah, Sky says in chat that we have we do actually currently have a Dutch driver. We've been leading the Dutch GP. So everyone, round of applause for Hotspot as Lapis has a 4-second pit stop. Come on, Lapis. My teammate right there. Have to root for him in some way.
Lapis lettuce. There we go.
That's Lettuce, my goat. Locked in Lettuce. Hotspot currently
Thin
edging
lettuce.
out Dark Robo here. I believe Dark Robo is almost out of tandem. Yeah, the corner pretty clean.
See what they do in this corner here. Dark is able to catch him a little bit.
Hotspot going
Dark's
a little
able
bit
to
too
gain some ground.
wide than what he would want there.
Getting a full 10th on that corner. Surprised Dark didn't try to drop out and maybe take some DRS on him. Wonder if he could stick this tandem. See how they take this turn here. Dark getting a really good send. So, and Hotspot gets a pretty good one too. Looks like Hotspot has some more exit speed on him. Mafia's is right behind.
Hotspot might have scraped a little bit on the exit of that corner. I couldn't quite tell too much. It looked like a little bit of a micro there, though. That's going to be another 10th for Dark Robo. The lead
Yeah,
of
Dark
this
is
race.
really catching up. Mafia's is
Mafiosa,
not really catching them, taking a pit
Mafiosa
stop.
pit here, pitting for steak and carbs. I don't know. It's a good idea
Decent pit
for
stop from him.
Mafiosa. He's going to be
Well, he's
in the thick of it here, probably. I can only imagine.
yeah, his air's gonna be quite dirty. So hopefully he doesn't have to deal with too many backwards. Looks like he has ponies coming out near him. He's had a lot of history with ponings.
Yeah, Ponings, I
Most notably
believe,
in Jeddah.
from what I know, Ponings is the best female boat racer. From what I know, although I
This
might have
is true.
discovered otherwise recently.
Y Fury is also a contender, I'd say too. But ponings right now, I would say best female boat racer in the field. But Mafia's like coming on P10 with a pit. Mopeki is actually not that far behind, only 6 seconds away.
Out in P10. I don't know how much of a good idea that was. Maybe he's just banking that they're he scored
Watching the
from
front
him.
too, I think Dark might get kicked out of this corner. He goes really wide. Dark messes up. He's in the gravel. Oh my gosh, he
Oh
lost so much time to
no!
hotspot.
Yeah,
Oh wow,
Mafios is gonna be in front
that
provisionally. So
that's still a podium position for Dark Robo though.
Mafios is regretting pitting now, knowing that Dark Robo would have messed up the very next lap.
It's not quite in air podiums yet. Hotspot running a sub 39 on that lap. Really demonstrating the pace. Dark Robo runs a 143. Not great for him. And
Gilo
32
setting the
kilometer
flap.
fast lap. Wow.
0.579. That is a. Oh, I do forget that people have DRS. That
He did
would.
get DRS.
Yeah, that would be a very.
Going for second.
That would have been a very.
Stop him.
That would be a heater if he did not have DRS. But I can only assume that he did have DRS there. Mafia was pitting again. Actually, if he's going to be the leader of
comes
the
out.
two pits, as he was the big leader.
Did have a clean lap. He had a clean lap, and he's still pretty close to the leaders. I wonder if he was going to make his delta up to Hotspot just on pace. But it looks like he's really clear. He's clear of Boeing 2 has a pit. And it looks like the nearest one pitter to him is going to be, nearest two pitter is going to be Life Network and Paper Yoshi. A tandem battle, but they have quite a deficit to Mafia's.
Going to complaining about his FPS.
Hi Yoshi.
Yeah, it looks like about a seven and a
I think
half
it's the second one
second
after this
deficit
FC.
from
Ooh, I think
Mafiosa to
This one.
Paper Yoshi and Life Network.
Yoshi is.
I'm hovering
Check
way too
check
close
as one.
to
Yep.
stop
Okay,
him.
okay, never mind. Let's see. Where did Mafiosa come out here? P19 for Mafiosa.
That means the Mafiosa will finish in at least P19 this race.
I would hope so.
Good job.
I would hope so. If he didn't, I would be incredibly impressed. That would be an impressive performance, and not in a good way. As Gilo
Yeah.
tandem JH for P3 right now. Perfect tandem. Going into the can
It
anyone
looks like
read that?
Sweat's pasted a gimmick. It's the bicycle. He pasted a bicycle on the turn that the term I'm talking about, the BCC tuning.
Ooh,
It looks like he pasted a bike there. Oh wow.
the
Doesn't
Vitor.
seem to be that worth it. It's a pretty risky wall tap.
Apparently that means I can't wait to ride my bike today.
But let's see
Ah,
what these drivers do. There's like an out JH Dash takes the wall tap successfully. Demonatic doesn't go for it, nor does Struxel, nor does Columba. Looks like Gaming Moment gets the wall tap. Looks like somebody's reinforcing it a
this
little bit
does
so that they don't
after
step up.
Satami's changes, this does look like a pretty easy wall tap here.
Looks like Ducks, Hugh, Mopeki, Rocket went for it. I think these drivers just going for the wall tap, hitting it.
Yeah, I think
And
they're
if
all
anyone is going to mess
analyzing
this
it
up,
before they go for it. Safe strategy.
Lap is playing it safe there.
The Mafios are going for it. Same with Moloko.
Bonk. That's fun.
Track complimenting
Yeah, all
how
these
easy the wall tap is.
drivers are going to be really safe.
Move forward. Back to hotspot here. Back down in or up 4 seconds to P2 to Tarp Robo. Gonna be very happy about that. After
Hotspot made a really good gap, I will say.
yeah, after Dark Robo messing up a couple seconds, I believe the mental aspect has kind of came into play here. He's currently pace has kind of fallen a little bit there. A couple of tenths to left.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like Gilo's gained massive ground too, the Dark Herba. He might contend for a podium position now. It'll be pretty close between these drivers.
We also have a tandem for current P7 between Struxel and Columba.
That is an interesting title fight. We haven't really seen Struxel compete in a position this high, so really, really interesting to see how he might be here. It seems like Columba's able to like get some speed on him with the wall tap.
Oh, Struxel
I
getting
feel like
bumped
Struxel
there.
gets bombed.
Yeah, Struxel did not go for the wall tap there, and Columba just kind of gapped with the exit down the straight.
That's a bit unlucky, but Struxel was really putting up a good fight there. JHS getting DRS
Columba.
on 32 Gilo. Is he able to get in? No, he's not. JH isn't able to stick this tandem.
Columba is going to be looking ahead for Demonatic here. Yeah, JH really trying to get into DRS range for the next lap. That's going to be very crucial if you want to overtake someone, especially a fast driver like Gilo, widely regarded as
Oh, for sure.
the best French driver
Best French driver
of all time by far. JH behind being the best Finnish driver for anyone who's not too into the boat racing community, too into top league.
for sure. I mean, like he used to have like Ultra and stuff, who did compete at the top level, but for sure, I would say JH is like at the top of the field right now, doing some really good performances here.
I believe retired around the time of All Stars. As looking ahead, I thought that was the back of my career. No, it's Dark Robo.
We have an interesting fight for P13 Joka, who's ghosted Faxio. I don't quite know why Joka's ghosted because he doesn't seem to be lagging. But
Joka might have been lagging at one point, unfortunately. Brazilian.
That's true.
Sometimes is like that, unfortunately.
But they're fighting for a P12 position now. You see Mafiosa in P15 with 2 pits. He's really climbing his way up the ladder.
Wow. Mafioso with the flap right now.
Seems like Killer Hole is holding him up a little bit. I don't know if Mafioso's quite in tandem yet. He's gonna try
Percy
and
asking if Columba's driving under the influence. What?
well, he sends the wall tap and he's in. Killer Hole to ease. And because of that, he's gonna be rewarded with a really, really free air until Faxio.
Yeah, in tandem with Killer Bolt right now. Driving FC1 for a very long time. Mafioso is just built different. Killer Bolt get. I don't believe Killer Bolt got DRS there. Killer Bolt,
Killer Hole
what are
going
you
for like a
doing?
dive bomb.
Might have
Not
been
quite
trying
getting
to
it.
bump Mafioso there, trying to rage bait a little bit.
Been an
Killer Bolt
interesting
does see this
strategy from
often.
him. Yeah, Pelican Racing Reserve's doing some interesting stuff on track.
He was up in P14. Honestly, Mafioso catching up to the leader of the one pits, Mopeki. It would be insane if Mafioso leads the one pit gang as a two pitter. That would be incredibly impressive. But
Yeah, because
obviously, more
Mafioso
people
is
than just
doing some
Mopeki are
incredible
going to
stuff.
be. Yeah, obviously, more people than just Mafioso are going to be pitting. This honestly, now that I think about it, Mafioso in the thick of it. It could be a little bit of an advantage if he's not able to be. If he doesn't get slowed down a lot, he is going to be getting DRS more than Hotspot, who is currently alone by himself right now, as Gilo gets DRS and gets into tandem with Dark Robo. Finally catching up
But
with those couple of seconds.
Hotspot is a while away. He's very, very clear, like everyone else, I think. So, and he's also been putting up the pace. He's gained 3 seconds on Dark Robo in the past couple of laps. So maybe he'll be cooking. Maybe he'll do some. He'll do some
Dark
stuff.
Robo, instead of looking forward to Hotspot, he is now very much looking backward to Gilo, trying to keep 32 Gilo ahead. I'm actually not too sure where Dark Robo is from.
Dark Robo is from Dubai, from the United Arab
Whoa.
Emirates.
Dubai, very impressive city. Very impressive city in the middle of the desert. Very easy to guess
Yes,
on GeoGuessr. What I know it for.
true.
If you
But
see
yeah,
Dubai, you just Instant
he's doing some cooking in that country, I suppose. UAE driver being chased down by a French driver.
That's very impressive. Best Middle Eastern driver, probably.
Yeah,
Orange bike. We probably have another Walter
orange
somewhere.
bike. This
I see where it is now. They've created a wall tap. Not orange though.
yeah, it's not quite orange.
Here, I'll fix this for
Realistic.
RC. I got y'all.
Voila.
Welcome.
There we go. The bike is orange now.
30 Gilo. Now in tandem, I believe. Gonna be a very heavy logo with Dark Robo here.
Yeah, and then Hotspot's just driving away. He's 7 seconds ahead. Hotspot just finished a lap on 139.1. He's really, really demonstrating his gap here. He's just breaking away from the rest of the field. And Mafia's up to the P12, really gaining a lot of time on Faxio and
Gonna be
Joka.
6 seconds
That
behind the leader of the one pit. Honestly, I really hope that none of the front runners are pit because I do actually really want to see Mafiosa lead the one pitter two pit. That is something I'm very much looking forward to because I don't think we've seen that in any race before. I think even then,
Mafia's a new
strangely
fastest
enough,
lap of a 138. 138.854. Wow.
that is
What a
world record. That is world record that beats my time. Obviously, he did get DRS, but that is still a very,
and he
very,
also had
very
bikes.
clean
Well, the
time.
bikes
Oh yeah, of
bikes make
course
the
they do
track
have
a
the
lot
bikes. That
faster
is something
too.
I did not remember. I did forget about those bikes. Yeah, that is going to be world record. As Gilo and Dark Robo in a perfect tandem here. Ooh, very clean from Gilo is going
Daxio
to be
and
here.
Joka also in tandem. They're still fighting for that P10 position. Going up to the bike tap. They still seem pretty even. Rocket messing it up. They're able to get past Rocket with ease. And after that, the nearest person's bolt of potatoes, so they have air for days. Now Mafioso is gonna have
Oh,
to
Dark Robo is
deal with
going to
the
be pitting
balance of
here.
Rocket.
Dark Robo, I do feel you, Dark Robo. I would be scared of Gilo as well.
Dark and Hotspot are
And
both
Hutspot
hitting.
are also pitting here.
Let's see where Hotspot comes out.
Going to be behind Demon Attic here, yes.
I think Hotspot and Mafioso are going to be pretty close.
I
Hotspot coming out in P4.
Mafioso might be in P1 here.
Mafioso is in
Unfortunately,
P1, I'm pretty sure.
I
But
don't
it'll still
know.
be really close.
I think Mafioso has been outpacing Hotspot since coming out of the pit due to the DRS, but I mean,
And he's had more laps to get a bike tap too.
this I think is true. I think that is true. But
Yeah,
Mafioso did make that mistake earlier where he was behind Hotspot, but yes.
I think he's managed to make that ground back. I'm not quite sure. He's top 10 with 2 pits right now. Looks like Gilo's going to be required to pit this next lap. Looks like every zero pitter is actually going to be required to pit next lap.
Yes, we are reaching the final laps of this race. 15 out of 17.
Dropping a reminder in chat just to make sure they don't forget to pit. Looks like Gilo is going in the pits then. Wow.
Good job, RC.
Gilo getting a pretty good pit stop. JH also getting quite a good pit stop. It looks like Hotspot's not going to exit the pit. He's pretty clear.
Yeah,
Pretty clearly
Hotspot,
far
yeah, I
ahead.
believe is about 7 seconds ahead of Gilo here. But and himself has gapped the competition. Dude, you guys suck. Good job, RC. Great announcement.
And Mafioso is going to get a little held up, it looks like, by the one pitters. Yeah, because he's in tandem with Demon Attic right now.
Kind of. Ooh.
Still behind you.
In that case, we
It shouldn't be an issue because
we know for a fact that Mafioso is in front now. Then?
I'm sure he's still in front.
I think
Because
Mafioso is a couple of seconds in front of Hotspot then, because
yeah, I
Hotspot
think
pit and
Mafioso
came out
still has Hotspot.
behind of Demon Attic, and then Demon Attic pit, and Mafioso came out in front of Demon Attic. I think seals the deal for where they are currently. Then Mafioso has done some impressive driving to seal the deal here. I did not believe in the
Right on.
hitting early there, but
Looks like it's paid off for him.
I didn't really consider DRS whenever he pit, to be fair. So I should have more faith. As Mafioso scrapes, I should stop talking. It is not going to be really close.
Goodness.
I think
Hotspot getting a really good pit stop too.
2.1.
Got a
Okay,
2.1.
we gotta watch this. Okay, Hotspot. Okay, let's see here.
Let's see. There goes Joka. Oh my gosh! There goes Mafioso. I don't think Hotspot has this.
So close.
He's just behind.
DRS.
He's just behind.
DRS can decide this.
Oh my gosh!
Is he still in DRS range?
He's not quite in DRS range, I don't think.
8, I believe, but I believe.
Well, now he is. He's in range.
But has to stay in range here.
Joka forgot to.
Joka forgot
Looks like Joka forgot
to
the pit.
Oh no.
Joka forgot the pit.
It's gonna be very unfortunate for him. Hotspot. I am begging, please stay in DRS range. This will be really exciting if Hotspot's able to keep it here.
But Joko forgot to pit. Oh my gosh. Wow. But it looks like they're coming up to that DRS zone. I don't know if Hotspot's going to be in range to get in tandem.
0.99. If he stays within a second, he's got it. He's got it. He's got it.
He's got it. Does he get in tandem? He's in tandem. In tandem. But he goes wide. That was such a
I
good
thought
send.
that might happen. That 18-second pit for Killer Wolf. But I thought that might happen. That corner is very hard to take whenever you have exit speed. You kind of have to brake a little bit earlier than what you would think. So going to be it for Mafiosa as Joker now pits. P1 for Mafi, P2 for Hotspot, our Dutch driver. Very close to winning there.
Yeah, but they have quite a substantial gap to the next drivers. Gilo's 14 seconds away. P3 for Gilo.
Yoshi, JH, Dark Robo. Unfortunate for him. Baxeo, Lifin, Demonatic, Q, Lumba, Gaming Moment, That's going to be our top 15. Iltis more.
At this. There goes Point.
Point, Bolt Lapis,
Volt Potato,
Lapis,
Void Grid.
Featuring from Void Grid.
Here comes Track.
Unfortunately,
Rocket.
in tandem with Rocket Race at the end there. Rocket, unfortunately, probably not the greatest race.
Oh my days.
Yeah. Holy shit.
G,
Ducks Q, Wrapping Ivy.
Alright, thank you.
Wrapping, unfortunately. A lot of people in the back are unfortunately rage quitting.
Ray?
First race for them there.
Not a bad drive for them. Fortunately, Joko will have to drive another lap. There goes Moloko. With this 18-second big stop coming down the straight.
And there's Joka.
And then we got Joka.
Very unfortunate for him. I don't know where he was going to be.
It looked like he would have been, I think, within the top 10.
Pretty sure
I'm guessing.
within the top 10, yeah. Very unfortunate for Joka there, but
would have been about P9 or P10.
Obviously, you do have to remember to pit for your races. Cherries says hi to you in chat, Teddy.
Okay, well, hello, chat.
Should be getting into the podium pretty shortly. Jolly the Duck on top of the podium. Let's go, my God.
I am Mafiosa. Trust.
Mafiosa, how'd you think about winning the race here? I pushed up. Keep mine set.
Mafiosa said I'm now Mafiosa. Yeah. Just ask Gilo. He can confirm he was
there.
Yeah,
I think suppose Joy is going to take place in Mafiosa instead. It's a placeholder.
I mean, I can kind of agree.
Good job on racing on winning the race, Mafiosa. Good job.
Thank you. You see, you know what's crazy is that I got flap with DRS, and then I got flap again without DRS.
I was wondering. I saw that he left. Teddy leaving the voice call. He does not want to be with me. Oh. Welcome back, Teddy.
Sorry about that. That was some small misclick there, but it should be okay. Get a good interview.
Non, il était très sympa.
Oh, Mafiosa unfortunately hopped off. So we're not gonna get an interview with him.
Monaco, no?
All right, let's get into interviews, Teddy, and then we gotta set up for FC2.
All right, cheers.
Ah, je suis genre au sud-ouest. la France.
Ah, ok, alors Monaco, c'est sauf
Ouais,
toute
c'est
la-
pour moi, c'est la Catalogne, je pense. Espagne.
Oui, oui.
Yo.
Como
Oui,
se
oui.
va, Gilo?
Wait, killer is way too loud. Hold
Um,
on. How do I mute people? Wait. Well, whatever.
how are you, Gilo? How are you feeling after that P3?
Like the start was a bit disappointing because like I got burnt and then Mafiosa got lagged out, so I thought it was not going very well, but then we just like he won and I got podium, so I'm pretty happy.
Very nice race from you, Gilo. I don't think you were in really the front running in the first like couple laps there, so very impressive from you there. And
I mean,
think
I
you
was
should be
like in
proud of a
tandem with
P3.
Hotspot before the bump, so it could have been better, but I'm not really complaining.
well, congrats, Gilo on P3.
Thank you.
Hotspot, hello.
Hello.
How are you feeling? Good job on P2. So close to P1. So close to Mafiosa
Yeah.
there.
Wait, let me turn you off real.
Oh, I'm quiet. My bad.
Okay, nice. I basically didn't do anything this race and got P2. Like nothing happened apart from the lag.
You just kind of front run.
So,
You just kind of front run the whole race.
Yeah.
In quali, it's so
How did
So
you
not that
feel throughout the
exciting,
race? When did you think you were gonna before Mafiosa came out of pit? Where did you think you were going to be relative to him?
I thought I would be behind him, but not that close because yeah, he was like putting really fast laps down. So yeah, I knew I would be behind, but
Yeah, I believe
I thought it would be a bit more.
it wasn't. I don't believe it was that close at all. I think it was about 3 or 4 seconds. But unfortunately for Mafiosa, he did scrape on the last lap. So
Ah, okay.
it was very close, very close.
Epic.
But yeah, I do understand it is very hard to take that corner with DRS. So I do not blame you there.
Yeah.
And finally we go up to oh
Jesus.
finally
Just kicked
we
him
go up
out.
to
Alright.
hi, what's going on, Mafiosa?
He's occupied. Said I take over. So you know,
Okay,
here
yeah,
you are. Here we are.
How'd you feel throughout the race, Mafiosa?
How
are you feeling after the race win?
It was kind of shit at first. You know, got a little laggy. You know, that was rough. It's still no competition. Still no competition. And I got flat without DRS. So the conclusion is everybody sucks. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I agree. These guys, they
Sounds like him.
yo.
No, these are like intellectual words.
perfect Mafiosa impression. You know, all you gotta do is just say that you didn't practice at all, and then win the
No,
race.
You guys
he did practice. He said he was rusty, so like he did some practice. Probably not that much. Well,
See, what you call practice, I just call exploring. I was just bored, you know. Took a little cruise on the
The
track.
heck?
that's all I did.
How many armor stands were there? Oh my gosh. So yeah, congrats on the race win, Mafiosa. Were you nervous at all into
nothing.
that final lap with Hotspot behind you and then with DRS, or?
I was not sweating whatsoever. These fools could not make me sweat. at
Casual
all.
lap for you?
No.
Casual lap? Yeah, okay, I see.
Very casual. I mean, I knew he would just die, you know, and trying to get into tandem with me because you know, you just can't get past me. That's just how it works.
Alright, well we gotta
Unless
go
the
and set up.
server is shit, you can't get past me.
Well, we gotta go set up for FC2 now. Good job on your podium, everyone. And we'll see y'all later.
FC2.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye bye.
FC2.
Right.
All right.
Hi. No need for introduction. Nope, I'm around. Oh my god. I mean, yeah, we're absolutely prepared. We see 30 drivers in FC1 today, and it just everyone just started wreaking havoc, especially with the no names getting backmarkered. And imagine seeing that today, but the leaders will encounter them on lap 3. So yep, depends. And it doesn't really help that that this race starting position with this straight is just absolutely atrocious. And been considering some people might be starting from the last quarter, which is a banged corner in real life and an absolutely deteriorating one in game. So all I can say is Godspeed to everyone in Zandvoort. But yeah, we can. I don't know how long it'll take for RC to set up the race. Otherwise, you want to yap a bit about the standings real quick, TGG, as we come back from the summer break. All right. I mean, nothing much has changed in when it comes to leading the championship. Ferrari 15 dominating a whole race win for Killer Lol, and absolutely no point scoring for Ferrari. Will still have him ahead of his compatriot who's sitting in P2, and the same goes for the team results, the team standings, as Fox Ferrari leads by over 1,000 points now.
Heat reset.
So otherwise, the battle for P2 in the team standings is very interesting. Lurkapop not scoring as many points as Alfrog last time, and now they're brewing up a fight. They're within 100 points from each other, which is a lot closer than people might think. IQ Racing is also slowly catching up. Pelicans not strong last time around, getting overtaken by IKEA, and Grotto Juniors catching up real good as well. Foxrary Academy Foxrary Academy surprisingly being the biggest point scorer last time in Hungary a month ago. In P7 right now, they have heavy hitters as well. That's just how strong Foxrary is. But what other close fights can we look at today? Punch Sober and Slowpoke Racing. Slowpoke Racing surprise win with Sleepwalking. Fighting for P13, they've been scoring point after point and just trading with Punch Sober. And I mean, in the individual standings, I can just go down the top 10. Top 10 order led by Ferrari at 15, Kurlo, Builder Maddie, Techno Gustav, Zooks Nilu, Laser Sloth, Lucas Chinas, Gaming Moment, Struxel, and J-Tastic. So many good drivers would hop on today. A lot of FC1 drivers either just want to participate since they didn't get a good result in FC1, or maybe they're going to be starting from the very back, like Gilo is. I believe he is racing for Lurkpop today. So yeah, that's only 6 occasions throughout the 24 race calendar, although it might turn into 25 since we might add Sepang later on in the season. But so yeah, it seemed like where's everyone? Yeah, everyone's in the starting grid already, and oh my goodness, RC just wants to go straight into it. So one shot qualifying. Luckily they didn't forget to remove the the start delays between each person. But yep, me and Blue like to call it the humongous blob. People call me Moon. Likes to take a little outside line apparently, but no clear leader at the moment except for Lifen, who seems to be pulling away from the group. Yep, we have a few FC1 drivers coming in as well. Lifen taking it tight. Voik is gonna try to settle for exit speed, and Lucas Trinas, yeah, Lifen messed up there, I think. Yeah, we have Boyker. We have Boyker absolutely leading the pack here. We still have the bicycle gimmick coming from FC1, and Mr. Cactus also joining us with Saitamo, Captain Bunny, also very strong driver as well. Ferrari 15, our current championship leader, is also in this lead pack, but this little pack fighting for second place is being absolutely dominated by Voiker, actually, on an amazing lap at the moment. It all comes down to the chicane, though, where you can lose the most amount of time if you get your braking zone incorrect. Yeah, here we go. Voiker sending it, and it seems like a good entry for Voiker. Seems like he's going to get the best out of everyone at the moment, getting a really good exit. Life Network stays in second place. Gaming Moment from FC1 as well. Zooks Nilu, Captain Bunny, 5-6 Faxio also joining us. Dark Robo, who got a good result. I'm pretty sure he's going to be moving to the back of the grid today because he had a really good result. Well, speaking of good laps, here we go. Voik with a 138.66. Better than the world record, but we also have to consider wall taps. But Voiker, a clear lead ahead of Gaming Moment, Zooks, Nilu, Mr. Cactus, and Captain Bunny. Ferrari 15, our championship leader. And, we have the top two championship leaders fighting there for P8, and Ferrari 15 is the one with the bragging rights, sitting in P8 ahead of Kirilo, his teammate. So big gaps, surprisingly, today for this qualifying. Although it is one shot, many people can mess up with only one chance compared to all the other quali heats. But that's not necessarily where it matters. And Redstone Cabbage still has to set a lap. Oh, he's just Lapis Lettuce. My goodness, this guy. Send him to the back of the sprint race. I don't know. I think he backed out. Yeah, he backed out at the end there. Just I saw him like fade away in the straight just right before they crossed the finish line. And Voiker, well, I know he finished behind me, so he's definitely allowed to qualify for the race as he starts in pole position with Gaming Moment and Zeus Nilu. The top the top 4 drivers have been filled by FC1 racers earlier today. And yeah, you have JH Dash also saying let the FC1 guys backstart. I don't know. I kind of agree with that, but that's up to RC. Yeah. That's like saying H2O is smarter. Yeah, that's it. I- I'm making a little simile right now. Whoa, English term. Anyway, I don't know. They're giving. You're so old. We have a whole minute as Redstone Cabbage still has to return. So Tumney is absolutely ear blasting Redstone Cabbage as he still hasn't started his lap. This guy is way too good to start a lap, I guess. Look at him with his summer skin as well. And they just ended the heat. 72 qualifiers today. Life Network did back out of it. 5-6 Faxio having to start from the back as well, getting a good result last time, and in FC1. And Kebab also not setting a time. A moment. The boss bar loads up. Gaming moments, neurons just activated as soon as he saw the boss bar. But here we go. The grid has been loaded now, and if you don't mind, we can just go down the. Let's go down to top 50. We can just Void Gaming Moment. I don't know. Should we go 50 or 30? We got Void, Gaming Moment, Zooks, Noodle, Mr. Cactus, Captain Bunny, Saitamo, Dark Robot, Ferrari 15, Killer Doll, Deceptive, Woko, what the heck? Shuttle Man, Scary Taletta, Builder, Matt Not Matt, Code Gray, Pawning, NG Main, J-Tastic, Struxel, Lucas, Dr. Spats, Laser Sloth, Student Go, Ice Show, Italian Name, Digo, Nemerad Windows. We got Jigsaw Rush, Irrelevant Gamer, Nifty Acorn, Distorted Lemon, Bandiamente, Vitor, People Call Me Moon, Rapping Ivy, Wolfman, Mr. Splat, R, and that Space Doge Guy, P for Soka, Wrath of Finland, Cactus, and a Skulls, Legendish, Stan, who had a what the heck is that a Moye Giga Chat skin? Jerry's Cancel Class, Archfolder, Hydra MC, Gilo's Ore Farming, everyone, what the heck? Best called Lucid live on 4K. We're past the top 50 already, but screw it, we're sprinting past them, and yeah. And then Gilo is currently aura farming, flying over the last grid. But almost 80 drivers here today in Zandvoort, and just keep an eye on the straight for a little bit because it's gonna be absolute chaos as soon as one person gets bumped in the front pack. Yep. Yeah. Humongous struggle for anyone behind the front row at the moment. We have a full 3-lap shootout heading into this race, and Voikert is the one with the privilege of not getting anyone in his way. Not sure. Maybe what if we see a backmarker already in lap 2? Maybe things might change up there. Voikert might have to end up conceding another position if he gets bumped. He doesn't deal with the backmarkers properly because this is FC2. We see backmarkers pretty much almost every lap. Voikert is back because he wants to see the chaos at the moment. Not many people getting bumped at the moment, so everyone just absolutely taking it safe. There we go. There's a couple bumps, and it's gonna wreak havoc on everyone. I bet everyone in the final corner starting there are absolutely struggling. Is that Zooks Needle getting bumped out of the lead tandem? We have an extra bike as well added to the hairpin. What? What do you mean you don't blame it? Yeah, I mean it's a sprint race. Let him be. It's a sprint race. That's what I'd say. But it seemed like they added another bike. Yeah, it seemed like they added a purple bike as well, and in the third quarter, as Voik did kick Gaming Moment out of tandem. Mr. Cactus regaining his composure. That is Deceptive MC losing so many positions there after getting bumped once, losing 8 positions. Who else can we watch out for? Shuttle Man is fighting with Folco Ardente and Killer Law. Ferrari 15 just fighting it out against Zook and NG Main, and we don't have DRS this time. Otherwise, the whole server would absolutely kill itself. But yeah, you have Ferrari 15 fighting with 3 other drivers and currently winning at the moment. Hill is clearly not in this race, so he's gonna have to sit out this one and start in the back if he wants to join in this race. But back to the front. He's aura farming. But yeah, Voik with an amazing starting lap here in the sprint race and kicking everyone out of tandem. That is exactly what he needs. And Gaming Moment seeming like he messing up. Well, it looks like Mr. Cactus also bumped the side of the first corner there on the inside, and now Kirilo is trying to get in tandem for that top 3 position. Ferrari 15 losing more positions as we go on. Luckily for him, there's no points to gain from this race. Voik now with a 2-second gap ahead of his FC1 rival, Gaming Moment. Mr. Cactus kicking Kirilo out, and NG Main Zooks Nilu fighting it out with Skiba Toiletta Struxel right behind him with another tandem battle. We can watch both of them at once, actually. So Zooks Nilu and NG Main, they're neck and neck. Skiba Toiletta seems to have a better wall tap coming out exiting into the second sector. But what's it gonna look like? Maybe Kilolo might influence this as I know NG Main and Zux Nilu are slowly catching up to the man who's in second place in the FC2 championship. Our main fight. Back markers yet? No, we have one. There's one already. There's one already. They just passed. Everyone just got past them so easily. That's it. And Lapis Lettuce is still sitting there in his starting grid. Voiker setting a new fastest lap 139.1. And our same two tandem fights we've been watching are still fighting it out for P5 and for P7 at the moment. Not much changing here. There's they're both neck and neck at the moment. There's definitely more fights going on behind as well. Nevermind Windows and Lasers a lot fighting for 11th. We have Matt Builder Matty fighting for P13, and Ferrari who is just stuck behind the tandem fights ahead of him, and not many mistakes being made at the moment. I'm gonna check on Voiker and see if there's any back markers who are in the way. Doesn't seem like it. Seems like clean air here in lap 3 today. Oh, there's yep, into the bike wall tap. They don't know how to take the wall tap yet. I don't know if Voiker's gonna catch up to them. They're quite a ways ahead. But oh, Zux Nilu. What the heck? Zux Nilu is losing out at the moment. Oh no, NG Main is losing out in this tandem fight. Struxel trying to get into tandem as well. Struxel, an opportunist, trying to get past here, get into tandem to try and get another position in the starting grid. Zux Nilu influencing the fight right now. Struxel with a way better corner than NG Main, and now it's a duel between the two of them to the finish line. Voigt seems to have slowed down a tiny bit, although he is on the final corner. And he looks like he's about to win. We have Gaming Moment, Mr. Cactus following him, and Killalol almost getting bumped there. Zeus Nilo trying to get in tandem. He gets in tandem, but he doesn't get the position. NG Main staying out of Struxel. Struxel with a slight bit of extra speed, but he doesn't get the position. Scooby Toletta beats Ferrari 15. And that is a big bump. NG Main. Oh, NG Main, so unfortunate for him. Oh my goodness. And then NG Main clearly annoyed of what Zook did apparently, as Zook finished in 5th place. So everyone finishing the race lap 3 out of 3. Kawei with an amazing finish there. Last place all the way to P29, and he is he's annoyed at Aisho. I don't know what's going on. Yep. At first it was Zaza earlier on in FC1, but now it's Chicken. NG Main calling Zook very interesting names at the moment, as he fell down from P6 to P10. Oh no, P9. Well, I know what he's doing. He's starting in the back. Redstone Cabbage. At least we know he's back from the dead. Yeah. Oh man. Well, yeah, 60 players have finished at the moment. Jerry's finishing P61, one of the junior Fox Ferrari team. Yeah, 67 players, 68, and yeah, I don't know when we're gonna have a timer to move on to the next round. Should we ask the people if Huh. I'm not hearing anything, luckily. I hope the stream isn't. This is peak stream audio. All you hear is a yeah. Crate Digger in P72, and Redstone Cabbage P76, I believe, finishing, and I mean not necessarily finishing. We should be ending the round soon enough. Yep, sprint ending in 30 seconds exactly. Not many people. Like the gaps between everyone in the very back is humongous. So um I don't know. Just you can really never predict anything in FC2, especially in Zandvoort. Although there's not as many players as there usually are, since we have bow utils. Um, I know. Yeah. Plus, we have two pits coming into play as well. So pit strategy is going to be humongous as well. FRMLG has done it in the first race, and FRMLG has also done something else recently. Now that I think about it. But yeah, yep. Not many positions gained from Ferrari 15. His teammate though, Killer Law, has gotten a dream of a sprint race. Wait, what? Oh, what? Do you wanna? Wait, I'm gonna ask RC real quick. I'll put it. I'll just make them vote. Oh, it's a yes. It's a yes from RC. Let's go. It's a yes from RC. So many people. So many people, everyone who had a dream of a race. That means Redstone Cabbage. That means Redstone Cabbage won so many positions by not driving. Oh my goodness. There's no way. There's no Red. Oh my goodness, Voiker getting probably his very first pole position ever, and then getting absolutely so. It's just like you last year. It's just like you in Bahrain last year. Yep. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Spin that wheel. I just know Voiker has fingers crossed. I also have a feeling Lapis has fingers crossed as well, as he's hoping to win by absolutely doing nothing. Oh, oh my goodness. So it seems like Voiger's gonna be starting in the front. With still absolutely no reverse grids so far the entire year. Wait, what happened? What happened? Mm, I don't know. I'm gonna let. Yeah. Oh, we're definitely gonna have it for Las Vegas. We're definitely gonna have it for Las Vegas. We're gonna do a whole roulette of 50-50. Wait, what if we do like a whole roulette with a name grid, and you have like, well, almost 50% is gonna be normal grid. The other 50% is gonna be a reverse grid, and then they're gonna have one green tile saying randomized grid. I don't know. This is all theoretical and just coming up right now, but you got this. Yeah, you got this. Go for it. Yeah. Oh, somebody says we're starting. Somebody says we're starting. You don't have time. You don't have time. 3, 2, 1. And it's lights down, and away we go. Voiker getting a good start. Truxel immediately getting bumped to the side, and it's absolute. It's even more chaotic than last time around. Mr. Cactus going wider than Queso in turn 1. Voiker. Voiker and Gaming Moment in tandem for P1 at the moment. Zuxneedle and Kirolo, two really good sprint races for the two of them. And we have Laserslot with a humongous race start going up into the fight for P5. Ferrari 15 getting a couple positions as well. Never had Windows. Captain Bunny fighting it out. Fulco Ardento, Lucas Trinas, Sudasigo, and Jay Tasik, who's in a dangerous position here from getting bumped in the fast sector. And behind them, a humongous train. As what the heck is Gilo doing in P22? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Gilo had a
Gilo-
great sprint race as
Gilo
well.
from P35, a humongous start from him, more than 10 overtakes, and he keeps getting more as he gets past and past Pawnee's goat and gets in tandem with him. We're gonna see him in the top 15 in no time. We should go back to the front though, because Voiker and Gaming Moment is a pretty important fight we have to watch here, especially coming down into this really tight chicane. It's gonna be Voiker breaking really late at the moment. Gaming Moment's gonna get pushed out, and there we go. Voiker, another good lap, first lap for him. Gaming Moment has to back out of it. Luckily for him, Killerol and Zuxlu are not close enough to try and capitalize off it. Mr. Cactus and has beaten NG Main in their tandem fight. Ferrari 15 is still fighting with Deceptive for P7. And Lasersloth and Captain Bunny are dueling it out after beating both Never Had Windows and J-Tastic, who are fighting for position behind them. Where is Gilo now, though? He is past Forco Ardenta now.
Yeah,
He's doing position, and Lasersloth is
Laser's
big
gonna
man
be our
stratting.
first pick. Yeah, Laser's gonna be
Oh
our
wait,
first
we should watch the pit stop, because Jolly the Duck, the pit crew for Lurker Pop, is getting ready for Lasersloth at the moment. Let's see. Well, let's see what gimmick they put into this thing. Lasersloth doing his pit stop.
Oh, there's boat util.
And he's flying. And Laserslot has turned around. Laserslot is gonna. What the hell? Is
What
that
a
allowed?
pit! What a pit from them! Amazing.
Is that allowed? I don't know, but let's go back to Killer Load though, because right now there's an interesting fight between the two of them. Oh wait, no, I thought that was someone. That was just Sweat's clan. I got excited for no reason. You have Killer and Zuxino still fighting for that podium position. Mr. Cactus is right behind him. NG Main Ferrari 15 beating Deceptive MC, who got bumped and now is fighting with Captain Bunny. J-Tastic, Builder Matty, Skewitoletta are fighting it out. Suda Seagull in a good position all of a sudden as well. Never Had Windows and Lucas Trinas, two very solid drives. Suda Seagull gets bumped, so does Never Had Windows. Will not open the door for Digo to try and get two overtakes at once. That is a huge send for him, but can he stick it? Digo right now having to release a tiny bit just to not get bumped, but there's J-Tastic in the way as well. Digo, that is so close. I don't think he's going to hold on to it, because there's three drivers ahead of him. And a backmarker, Delilah with an Uma Musume skin. What the heck?
I'm surprised that you
Why
recognize
do I recognize that? Yeah. Why do I recognize that?
Fantastic. Leading this tandem for P. I believe this is P13 here. Yes.
Yeah, there's even one for P11 out of one. Skiba Toiletta is trying to get a position off Builder Matty. Builder Matty, one of the top 10 drivers in the championship so far as well. Lucas Trinas, a solid driver right behind. And they're all trying to scramble into the top 10. J-Tastic, Sudasigo, Never Out Windows, a three-way fight ahead of Digo, who is hungrily trying to make a position off them. But it seems like they're starting to reach the first few backmarkers. So I want to go back to Voik just to see.
Here.
Yeah, Voikerd, who does he
Still
seems like he has a
clean
lot of
air
clean
right
air.
now.
About 2 more corners until he reaches West, who has done a pit, and Hydro MC, who hasn't gotten the best race start. Maybe he got absolutely killed. Hydro MC, the podium sitter in IBRI, and co-commentator for Enikos earlier during FUM. So that's interesting. So yeah, there's Wes at the moment. Voik is starting to catch up really quick here, especially with this tricky corner. Wes is just coming out, riding right in front of Voik. And let's see how Voik will be dealing with the first few back markers. That is a big swerve from Voik, but is he in tandem? He has to back out a bit. Gaming Moment is going to catch up a tiny bit, and there goes
Ooh,
Voik. He
there-
gets bumped. Gaming
yeah.
Moment, an opportunistic move for him as he gets in tandem now. And this the lead hasn't changed yet, as Voik is still ahead of Gaming Moment slightly in this tandem fight. But as we head into the straight, they head into the fourth lap out of 11, and Wes is going to be the one deciding which one of them will be leading the race after this. Killer and Zooks Neil is still fighting it out for P3, and G-Main messing up as well.
Oh, Voiker
Ferrari
gets bumped
15.
again.
Oh, Voiker gets bumped, and there we go. That's a lead change for him. And Gaming Moment. Gaming Moment trying to get past Wes out of with by all means necessary a wall tap, and Gaming Moment has flown past Wes. A lot more experience in FC2 from this man, Gaming Moment. And he has gotten past with style.
Yeah.
Zooks Nilo. Oh my goodness, Void getting chain bump actually. That's a bump and another bump and another bump. Ferrari 15 even bumped him. Captain Bunny is in tandem all of a sudden, and Void has dropped 5 positions.
My goodness.
And of
Voiker-
all people,
yeah.
Dark Robo was the one asking for help.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
But yeah, Ferrari 15 jumping up 2 positions at the start of this lap. That's amazing for him. Zooks Nilo beating out Killer Law as Killer, who has the fastest lap, is sitting in P5. We have more and more backmarkers coming into play at the moment. Gaming Moment has just gotten past a Cooler Gem game. And we have Dream Brazil, who bumps Gaming Moment. What's that going to change? Zuxilo gets bumped, and G-Main goes around the outside. Ferrari 15 is going to catch up to both of them. Will he fancy a move around Zook? I don't think he has the space because there's a tandem fight. He does get past the back marker, and he does get a lot closer. Our championship leader, by a long shot, is willing. I know he's willing to score another humongous amount of points. A perfect 150 points again. And I don't know, that'd be the dream to win half the FC2 races that have been going on so far. It's just an impressive feat that no one has recreated yet.
That would be absolutely huge for Ferrari. Still down in P4 though. A little bit of a ways to Gaming Moment, but it's not
I don't know if that's a ways to Gaming Moment. One bump can change everything, as Gaming Moment has gotten past 2 drivers very cleanly with the wall tap there. Luckily for him, the back markers didn't fancy taking a wall tap. NG Main slowing down to the back markers. He has to slow down once again. It's not going to give room for Ferrari. No, Ferrari gets bumped. Who is going to come after him now? Captain Bunny and Killer Law. Their fight is going to get ahead.
gets bumped again. Oh my goodness.
Voiker from pole position getting bumped by Ferrari once again. It's so unfortunate for him. And I mean, we're only almost halfway through the race, so anything can still happen as everyone meets back marker after back marker. And I have also noticed the drivers start to encounter back markers that get harder to overtake as time goes on, because they keep moving up the front and reach those who can actually keep it on the ice. Tekka, who has 2 pits, is going to be ahead of Gaming Moment, who might be an issue to him. 3 seconds ahead of Zooks Nilu, though. So good advantage for him. And that's Tekka, who's lagging really heavily at the moment.
Oh, that could be. Oh, wow. Can we?
Yep.
I might.
Should we go?
I got him.
Yep. All right. But yeah, there's Gaming Moment, who just cruises along the track at the moment. I do want to fight. I watch the fight between Kurlaw and Captain Bunny at the moment, though, since people call me Moon, and JMU might influence this fight. Oh, never mind. They both go extremely well. What did I just watch? They both had a synchronized mess up into turn 1, and Kurlaw and Captain Bunny both get past them. So that's lucky for the 2 of them. Techhead has gotten overtaken by Zeus Nilu. He's lagging so hard right now. And Gaming Moment has put 2 more back markers between him and Zeus Nilu. He's playing this perfectly at the moment. He does have Hill as well to try and get past, though. And he is struggling. Zeus Nilu has caught up a whole second this lap because Hill is that much of an issue for Gaming Moment, as I said. As I was talking about the back marker is getting harder and harder to pass. There we go. Gaming Moment down the inside. No, there's going to be a bump. Ooh. And Zeus Nilo takes the lead all of a sudden. And G-Main is going to get in tandem as well. Gaming Moment checking his back because he doesn't want to get chain bump, obviously. There's Zeus Nilo now fighting it out, trying to get past Hill. That is a lot more action speed than Hill does. But what about the entry to the corner? Oh wait!
Zooks
Oh my goodness!
also
Hill.
gets bumped.
Zooks Neal gets bumped because Hill
Gaming
dive bombs the
moments.
corner for no reason. That's Edgy Main all of a sudden taking the lead of the race, trying to get around Hill. It's all three drivers trying to get past the same driver. It's a three-way tandem for the lead, and Hill gets out of the way all of a sudden, as we have NG Main leading this pack. Gaming Moments holding on to it, and Zooks Nilo just trying to grasp onto that lead by not wanting to let go. Eventually, these drivers are gonna have to pit as well. And I don't know how early is Cal gonna break here. I don't think he broke at all. He went a little wide, and there goes Gaming Moment, who had a way better corner. There's
I think
NG Main and
might have
Zooks Nilo getting
going for a
bumped.
boat tap there. You never really
And
want to go for
Kirlo.
boat taps in FC2. There's just these people are just too unpredictable for you to really
And there we go.
try and line up anything.
Gaming Moment did get past him as well. Kirlo and NG Main both fighting it out for podium positions as well. I don't know where the pitters are. Speaking of, Gio did just go for a pit as well. So from P15, so that's interesting. There are a lot of backmarkers that Gaming Moment is starting to approach. So Tekken being one of them once again. That notorious backmarker with Lucid FR, Puengo in the way, and another tandem fight of two different backmarkers are Online Scarab and Archfolder. And from what I know, these four drivers are able to keep it on the ice, and it's gonna be absolute pain to try and get past them. Gaming Moment already having NG Main and Kirlo slightly catch up. And what? DRS is active?
Yeah, we do have DRS this race. I believe this might be the
what the Gaming Moment get
Gaming
bumped.
Moment gets
Gaming Moment get bumped, and there goes Kirlo and NG Main. Kirlo. Oh, through goes Kirlo as he gets two overtakes for the lead, and all of a sudden, getting into the race lead, not even in tandem. Lucid FR getting overtaken by him as well, and that's another backmarker that Kirlo has cleared. That is so lucky for him. NG Main gets past, Zooks gets past. Gaming Moment still having to deal with Tekad. And it's so close to the lead. One bump could be all it takes for any one of them to get that big mess up. Oh, Gaming Moment fancying a pit at the moment and going for a Kirlo with a good amount of air ahead of him. There's Vitor just sitting on the track there.
Of course.
Like on the side of the track.
We already only have 3 laps to go into this for the rest of this race.
That's quick.
Front markers are all going to have to start pitting very, very soon here.
Yeah, we're gonna see a lot of pits from our leaders at the moment. Gaming Moment being the first one from the top 4 fight that we've seen earlier. Ferrari 15 getting in the top 5 as well, trying to do his best to catch up as much as possible with that bit of clean air that he has. Captain Bunny also trying to get past NG Main, who is dealing with his own backmarker Tekad at the moment. Captain Bunny getting past Lucid FR and now is hunting down NG Main, who has gotten past Tekad apparently. If you can stick onto it at the moment, Tekad with a big exit speed, but it's not going to be enough to keep NG Main behind. As we have more and more backmarkers coming up here. DRS active for NG Main and Captain Bunny. That is exactly what they both need to try and catch up to the leaders there. NG Main getting that backmarker cleared, with Captain Bunny getting past him as well. Not much going on. We have a big DRS train on the back though, with Deceptive Builder, Matty, Kuwait, Never Had Windows, all getting it. Gaming Moment, Ponnings in P14 and P15, flying ahead as well. And it's very interesting fights here and there. Kuwait is very excited to find out that he probably got chain bumped.
Unfortunately, probably yes. I believe. Actually, no, I don't believe so. I think he's just unfortunately stuck behind the DRS train. I believe he's on the edge of that there.
And there we go. Zooks, NG Main are going for a pit. Killerlaw is gonna have to pit from the lead, especially this lap and the next lap. Him and Captain Bunny, Ferrari 15 are all forced to do so, and so many people going for their first pit this lap. I kind of want to see the pit exit at the moment, see how it looks like. NG Main comes out. First, we got Voikert, Gaming Moment. There's Lucas Trinask, who hasn't gone for a pit yet. Kuwait Q coming out with a minion skin as well. Life Network following right behind. I don't know if he's getting lapped or not. Cal, oh no, Cal's a back marker.
Yeah, I believe
Yeah,
Life
not
is
many tandem
currently in
fights going on.
P14. Yes. So not getting
Yeah,
lapped.
not many. Ferrari 15 getting DRS on a backmarker probably. Yeah, it's Techhead. He's getting DRS off Techhead, who seems to also be getting DRS. So it's interesting. Techhead going for a 360. Kilolo. Oh no. There we go. Ferrari 15. That was a smooth move around both of these drivers, Element Gamer and Techhead, as
Well,
he
going around the
exits the
final corner
chicane.
here, it's going to have
Yep,
to pit.
and otherwise they get disqualified. Kirolo is our race leader right now. Will he keep the race lead? Does he have the net lead as he heads into the pit? We're gonna watch this pit entry. That was it's a little safe from him. There's gonna be a clean entry for Captain Bunny. Ferrari 15 also has to go in, our championship leader, by a long shot. And Killer, what kind of pit stop can we see from him? 3.0. Yep, 3 flat. We got 2.9, and Ferrari 15 will set a 3.3. So I know we got an announcement saying no last lap pits. A little late to say that. If anyone has done it. Oh god. Please tell me. Oh no. Mr. Cactus forgot the pit.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness. That is actually unfortunate. Mr. Cactus. Well,
still
it is what it is.
Still in the lead. I mean, technically,
Yeah,
Mr. Cactus
Ferrari
is in the lead right now, but
Ferrari seems to have gotten a really good lap earlier on as well, as he is just trying to catch up to NG Main, and he's past Gaming Moment. He has overcut Gaming Moment as he's fighting for P5, possibly P4 at the moment. As Mr. Cactus is definitely gonna have to do an extra lap, but the minute gets in the way of NG Main, that's so close for the 3 drivers to get around him in the bicycle wall tap. Seems like the most interesting fight at the moment, fighting for possibly P4 at the moment. Ferrari 15, that's an awkward line for him. Maybe he's trying to get DRS, but so is Gaming Moment. Ferrari 15, no, he doesn't. Oh no, never mind. He does get DRS. Both Ferrari 15 and Gaming Moment do get DRS. How is it gonna look like? It's gonna be Gaming Moment trying to get around the outside on this light straight here around NG Main. There's a backmarker in the way. It's Hamaracos. It's 2 overtakes for the 2 drivers who try to get past the backmarker, and Ferrari 15, it's gonna be left in the dust for now. Unless Gaming Moment, I messed up here. That's so close to the back marker for him. I don't know how he hasn't gotten bumped yet, especially as we head into the final corner. And it looks like everyone is going to have to pit. Mr. Cactus, who forgot to pit, is going to head in now. And everyone in the top 10 will head inside, except for Zooks Nilu. I don't know where he's going to end up as everyone ahead of him goes into the pit lane. But that is a big list of players who have saved their pit for the last lap. Mr. Cactus leading the race.
Zook was leading the race for a little bit there. I'm pretty confident.
Oh my god, Killerlaw getting bumped by Mr. Cactus, the man who forgot to pit before. And there we go, Killerlaw.
Gonna come out in front of Zook. Zook's gonna be in tandem with Captain Bunny.
Yeah, we have one more lap to go. One more lap to go. Mr. Cactus defending for Killerlaw. Killerlaw is in such a good position as long as he doesn't get influenced by Crate Digger here, who is just a quarter ahead. Oh my goodness, a really weird swerve from Crate Digger. And Killerlaw does get past them. Duke Nilo is going to be fighting Captain Bunny for this podium position, though. Gaming Moment, NG Main. Ferrari 15, who just got down to the inside. That was brave from him. But at the moment, it's definitely Killerlaw, who seems to be, oh my goodness, Mr. Cactus beating him out, though.
Yeah, Killerlaw really messed up that turn there.
He really needs to back out there. Killerlaw maybe having to get DRS off Mr. Cactus might be his only option. What about the 2 other drivers behind him? No, he doesn't have it.
The 2 drivers are going to have DRS here, going into the very tough
final lap as we. Yep, it's gonna be a final lap blast here from Captain Bunny and Duke Nilo as they're both trying to get desperate, and it's gonna be hammer time heading into the corner. Captain Bunny with a clean corner, Duke Nilo getting a better exit. It's such a neck and neck tandem. 3 different drivers, 3 steps on the podium as we head into the final 2 corners. Killerlow with an Oxford entry. Captain Bunny, Duke Nilo are eager for more points. And Killerlaw, he's on to get his first race win in the season, and he's gonna fly past with a good exit. Captain Bunny's likely in 2nd place, Duke Nilu in 3rd. It's Killerlaw with a first race win at FC2 in the season. NG Main finishing in P5, following Gaming Moment. Ferrari 15 P6, and that was such a such an adrenaline rush of a
Podium
finish
all
for
within
all.
2/10 of each other?
Oh
That
my
is
goodness,
insane!
the top four within 2 seconds, by the way. Oh
Incredible.
my, that is an incredible race, especially for the Fox Ferrari team. Killer Law and Ferrari 15 getting first and sixth, which is humongous for them. Captain Bunny's Luke Nilo gaming moment, Edgy Main, Ferrari 15, Skibidi Toiletta, Laser Sloth, who tried getting past them, Lucas Trinat, and J-Tastic is your top 10 for today. Kawei from the very back, finishing in P11. Life Network as well in 12th. Factio also joining the party in P13 with the fastest lap. Pawning and Struxel finishing our top 15 as everyone else is starting to finish their final laps.
Quick Grid
And
ending up in P21. I feel horrible.
Everyone in the podium within 2/10 of each other. That's just amazing. You cannot recreate this.
I think it's is it time for podium interviews?
Soon we're gonna wait for the race end.
All right.
Jerry's Hamarako's some of our favorite back markers, and then Jerry's loving the DRS in the race.
I'm glad that you enjoyed it, Jerry's.
Bandiamente, we have our top 50 soon coming up to the final corner. Yeah, Arch Folder I believe is in P50. We have 25 more point scoring spots here as I don't know if there's any significant fight. Hydro finishing in P51. Creeper 20. Oh man,
Here comes
Mr. Cactus. Mr. Cactus from first to 53rd in one lap.
Gee, Mr. Cactus. Unlucky. Just not remembering to pit. I know I've made that mistake many times. It is a very easy mistake to make. Especially in such
3
a
minutes to
chaotic
go
race.
for anyone to try and finish this race up. I believe we might have at least 60 coming. Oh, there we go. Colt 7777 getting P60. There's host diagram in P61. I don't know if we ever had a podium tandem lockout finish.
That was incredible. Not in FC2. Not that close. That is incredible.
Yeah, Killer played that perfectly. Captain Bunny and Suk, we saw their desperation in as they got the DRS off Killer in the final lap. You even saw Captain Bunny going extremely wide on the exit of that corner. Gaming moment, just willing to capitalize off any opportunity that he gets as well. Finishing in 4th place, which is still solid. He doesn't lose anything.
Yeah, nothing to complain about for gaming moment. P4 is definitely a very strong finish there.
Who's racing for Alfrog today? Zeus Nilo is. So Zeus Nilo gets a podium for Alfrog. Number out windows and Skibidi Toiletta, who finishes in P7. So Alfrog had a strong race. I believe Alfrog will be overtaking Lurker Pop this race. We only have Laser Sloth, who scores a top 10, and two Alfrog drivers ahead of him. So strong finish for them. But the obvious elephant in the room would be Fox Ferrari. Once again, just absolutely dominating every single race that they go through. The gap between them is so big that Fox Ferrari could do absolutely nothing for 3 races. Oh, no, not 3, 2 races. Lurker Pop, and then if Lurker Pop gets a 1, 2, 3, they still won't catch up to them.
I think maybe our last finisher here is going to be Dream.
Maybe we got 10 seconds.
I don't know. I don't think
he's a little
so.
far back. Yeah, he's gone. Mr. Cactus is still driving an extra lap. Let Dream finish. Oh, that's so unfortunate. He sees. Oh man, Dream sees heaven from hell and does not finish the race. But yeah, we got our makeshift champagne here
Apparently,
today.
Cactus's dad got P69. I want to congratulate him. Oh, it's Crate Digger.
Wow. Oh, Crate Digger's what the heck? We got a father-son duo in this race. What? That's
Apparently.
sick.
Man, it makes me miss that grandpa that used to race in League R.
Oh, I will never forget him. Yeah, it's what a legend. It's
time
Edex
for,
Brittany.
Edex Brittany, yes! Time for podium interviews now. Very great race.
Yep.
Very, very great race.
All right. I don't know if to do Captain Mike or not. I'm gonna mute in Discord just so I can. Hello.
Hello.
Zook! Unmute! Zook's know you!
Okay, there we go. Zook. You have a mic? Who's Echo doing?
Echo, turn off your. Or Echo.
I've actually been lagging.
Amazing interview we're having, Zook.
Hi Zook. Hi Zook's know you.
I don't hear you, bro.
Yeah, you have to unfortunately
hear
mute
me?
Captain Bunny.
Captain Bunny's Echo.
Can you hear me now?
No.
Yeah,
It's
we can, we
yeah.
can.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi Zook's know you. How do you feel? How do you feel about the race one? That was a very close finish there. Do you think what do you think you could have done differently to get the win there? You know, within 0.2 of kill roll is incredible.
Yeah, I think that finish was amazing, actually. But I think I could get bumped less. But I still think it was really great race for me. Like I'm very happy.
Yeah, obviously it's downboard such a tight. This guy's mic's distracting me.
You can just mute him real quick.
Just such a tight racing course. Like obviously backmarkers are so annoying in this race, but it looks like the three of you pulled through very well. Kirlo getting
Yeah.
his first win, obviously, and I don't. Is this your first podium or no?
Yeah, it's my first podium. Yes.
Congrats. All right. And just to be sure with two very strong drivers to finish it off there. I saw that big send on turn 8 as you head into the chicane with DRS. What was going through your mind there?
Yeah, I was hoping that Kirillol won't go right, and he didn't. So I was able to get in tandem with him, and hoped to the finish that I will get good position.
Yeah, but you had the chance. Good for you, and first podium. A good podium for Frog as well, as I believe you guys overtook Looker Pop today.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we can move on to Mr. Echo here.
Captain Bunny, let me unmute you now.
He's still don't listen to him. He's stupid. He's stupid.
Hello, Captain Bunny.
This is my first podium in FC2.
Oh my goodness, first podium again.
Yep.
When I to win away from Kirillol, that was an amazing chicane there. Both you and Zook would fight him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you.
Wait, when I
What was the plan heading into DRS with Kirillol?
I mean, I just trying to play the chicane safe because like a podium was like rotated for me, so I just did not want to die at all. And I didn't die, and I got in tandem.
Yeah, 500s away. What do you think was the biggest contributor to you getting P2 here?
How are you doing,
What?
What do you think was the biggest contributor to you getting P2 here?
I look think he's like a killer died so hard in that
Bicycle stuff, yeah.
yeah. And also I had like so clean air for like most of the entire race. It's kind of grated.
It's really impressive. Finding clean air in FC2 is really hard. But I think it's time to move on to the man of the hour.
Yep, the man of the hour.
Killer Wall 420.
Giving a few points to your teammate in the individual standings. So Good job.
Yeah,
Good job.
thank you, thank you.
Oh, yeah, is this your first FC2 win in
Indeed.
your career?
Yeah.
So many
First thing
Liga
for
race wins. So many Liga race wins, and it's all led to this today.
It finally happened.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It should have been 8 bullying, but that's another story.
How do you feel? How do you feel? Are you how did you feel going into those last couple corners there with the two other top podium drivers in tandem with you? How were you feeling there? Were you feeling confident? Were you nervous? How was it?
If I were to be honest, I was really fucking scared. Like I was nervous for sure because 3 people in a tandem for the win. I knew.
Get oh, sorry. I thought you were gonna get a DRS off Mr. Cactus there.
Yeah, at the end I didn't get it, and then on the last lap, last couple of corners, like seeing just 3 people behind me get the DRS is the scariest thing in my life. And then when I came to the chicane, it was. And then I see just back markers. I was like, oh no, this is gonna be close race.
Yeah. Otherwise, you've achieved something. Not even Nito has achieved. You're the first Croatian to win an FC2 race.
In no way. No.
Nito almost got it last year, but then got bumped on the last corner and lost and got P2.
Yeah, that was. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
That was insane. I remember that too.
Oh, immediately 50 FPS.
Well, what do you think was the main contributing factor to you getting P1 in this race here?
Probably just keeping myself alive from the back markers. Like the Polsita Voik unfortunately got bumped into oblivion because of back markers, and just staying alive, I guess. Because the back markers are so unpredictable, especially when they're like off the track and then randomly rejoins onto the racing line. Then it becomes scary, especially if you're going into the corner very quickly.
That was quite an exciting race, Oink. I think we gotta head out. Go ahead and stream. But
Yes, sir. Thank you, Killer.
Thank you.
that was really exciting, especially those last couple corners there. That was,
Oh my! I got so excited when
incredible.
I got so hyped when I saw Killer. Honestly, when I saw Killer not getting DRS from Mr. Cactus there.
Man, that was incredible. I would watch I would watch that race 20 times over if that was the endings every single time. That was amazing. But I think it's time to head out. That was a very fun race. I quite enjoyed that. That was new. I haven't streamed one of these ever, so I hope y'all enjoy
Good
it.
job.
Yeah, good stream.
And this time you're the one streaming.
Yeah. Do you have any final words for the people still watching the broadcast?
Is it next week?
I think so.
Oh my goodness! It actually, no, it's in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
The Italian Grand Prix.
Oh yeah, because Coda Ice is next weekend.
Yes, sir. But yeah, it's in 2 weeks' time. I'll see you again. I'll see you guys again. I don't know if TTG is streaming again. Probably.
Unfortunately, not. No, I don't believe so.
All right then. But I guess I'll see you guys. See you guys next time when I start yapping about the standings once again in half a month. It was fun. Thanks for having me, TTG.
Of course. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Bye, Pig.